Welcome to LoganRobo's channel, broadcasting live on twitch.tv/LoganRobo and on youtube.com/@LoganRobo. Tonight's game is Persona 5 Strikers. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me? And now a more important test, 1, 2, 3. Can I hear you? What's the point of communication if it's only going in one direction? Thank you very much for tuning in to twitch.tv/LoganRobo and youtube.com/@LoganRobo. Please enjoy the stream.
Hear me, Longa.
I heard you loud and clear. Thank you very much. I'll talk to you guys in a second.
Logan is for real muted. This is very funny.
And that was right after I was just like doing the testing. Can you hear me? We're live! Hi! Oh, the pin message from Rukov. No mic. Hi, everybody. I'm never gonna stop doing that. I'm not good at this. But yeah, I was just saying that Rukov was here bright and early. Thank you very much, by the way, Oak, for the 2 sets of TTSs, the 2 sets of 10 bits. And Rukov was saying there once was a did a little limerick. There once was a streamer, LoganRobo. His friend's in-game name was Obo. It was Dragon Ball Z. It was boring to see, so Rukov only lurked like a hobo. That's right, our good buddy Z Diggity in a Dragon Ball Z game played a Namekian. And because like originally all of Piccolo and Demon King Piccolo and Dragon Ball's minions were all like named after musical instruments like tambourines. His was named Obo. And Crystal says meow. Rukov says caw. Said half the reason I streamed was so I could have my own emotes. Good reason. Cozy says I'm cleaning my room currently. Honestly, I probably ought to do that. I think Clam's gonna be coming over within the next few days, supposedly. I should make it clean. But how are all of you? And then there's Oak saying, hey, Longa, and then the whole command. Cozy saying meow, and Bone with a little emote. So yes, Rukov, Crystal, Cozy, Oak, Bone, how are all of you over on YouTube? I see that Jax was here bright and early, saying, sorry, I had to click at it for that, saying, I didn't know I could type in chat over 4 hours before stream started. It's a good thing because I won't be here for any stream, because I'm seeing the Demon Slayer movie today with my friends, and we're going way after 9. Hope you have a good stream as always, Logan, and hope everyone in chat has fun as well. Heart, and then Metal Wolf with a little waving emote. Jax, if you are somehow checking this out on the VOD, I hope you're having fun watching the movie. It looks like it's good. I still haven't seen it yet. We were talking about it quite a bit last night. So enjoy it. I gotta read some more over on YouTube also. Frulzy with a little party popper. Toshi says, hi, Logan. How you doing, Toshi? Skelety saying, ooh, the Demon Slayer movie. How you doing, Skelety? And Toshi says, Demon Slayer movie is so popular. It's the first anime movie to reach the cinema in my country. Well, you've never had one like in movie theaters? That's impressive. Crystal says, why is Logan mute? Yeah. Quick Katie says One Direction, band reference. I'm gonna be honest, as soon as I said that phrase, in my brain I'm like, oh, please don't let anybody think I was talking about the band One Direction. Curses, how you doing, Quick Katie? And Crystal, Bone says, whoa, does he do that every time? Not every time. I mean, to be fair, I probably could count on my hand the number of times I do it each year, but I do it, that's still too many times. Oh, yeah, crazy! Re-up this up. Thank you so much, Crazy, for re-upping this up. 5 months. 5 months. You've just passed the halfway mark to your first subscription, baby. Crazy, how are you doing? Thank you so much for subscribing. You now have renewed your access to our emotes, the subscriber-only channels on Discord, you're immune to ads, and all the good stuff. Let's go ahead and load up the game here and get things started. Crystal says, yup. to Bone. Chris, I don't do it every time, just way too much. Bone says, I don't think I've been at the start of a stream before. Quiggity says, anyway, howdy. Oak says, he does a little intro every time, just not always that intro. Bone says, Rukov says, no mic. Oh, so that's what it was, is that asking if I do the intro. Yeah, I do the intro. I don't accidentally mute every time. Crystal says, bruh. Oak says, for real? Bone says, I was actually just playing this game. Were you having fun? Overall, back on YouTube, Thanatos says, hello! How you doing, Thanatos? Welcome. Crystal's copying and pasting some stuff over there. Thank you for Thanatos. Was it you? I think I saw. I don't get steady notifications from YouTube anymore when people comment on stuff, but I think I saw somebody was like commenting about Bronco Knight in my most recent Ace Attorney Investigations clip, and I have a sinking suspicion that might have been you. So tonight's goal, we have two goals. One is to make it to the next city. Two is for my computer to work, which the fact that this loading screen is taking so much time, not filling me with a great deal of confidence right now, to be totally honest. I did after the stream last night, like go online and I was renewing my search for computer stuff, and it's gonna cost money. Quiggity said was just playing the demo for the upcoming Digimon game. So far, it's great. Stellar English dub acting. My only complaint at the moment is that in some scenes the text is hard to read, but I'm loving it. Is it like the font or is it like too small? By the way, speaking of games and new games and things like that, was there a Nintendo Direct today? I got so distracted talking on Discord with y'all, and wow, this is really taking a long time to load. Talking on Discord with y'all because who was it? Was it Crystal or Queen Katie or maybe it was Jin or somebody posted that they're doing it's not even a remake of Danganronpa 2. They're calling Danganronpa like 2x2 or 2x2, or maybe it's like a Hunter x Hunter thing. It's like 2-2, like 2-2, kind of like there was Final Fantasy X-2. I don't know. But have you guys seen this? It looks like it's going to be like a full-on alternate timeline. Like basically it's taking the same setup, but then having different victims, different culprits, different murders, all different cases, all this stuff just playing out differently. And so I am excited, but yeah. Oh, thank you, game, for finally loading. Huh?
You're taking 2-2, TT.
I'm taking two. You're taking 2-2. Was that supposed to be Jackenstein? You're taking 2-2. I'm taking 2-2. All right, so I guess I got to return to the hideout. Let's just double check to make sure that there's nobody else that's like hanging around outside that we can talk to. And we should check that the one grumbly guy who's in the corner up there that was all sad that his girlfriend left him. Now that we've like defeated Ongo, right? Natsume. Oh crap, we got another loading screen already, and if I go back again, there'll be another loading screen. Maybe it's not worth checking out what that guy is saying. Let's see. Bone says, if Logan worked in game, the stream is just starting. Game, please. Let me see if there's anything I can close in the background. I'm gonna try closing the clip viewer from right now. We might reopen it later if we need to, but that's everything I can close. That is everything I can close. There we go. Yeah, Bone says, if Logan... what?
There's nothing more we can do now. We should wait at the hideout until Zenkichi reaches out.
Okay, so that means that nobody is out. Yeah, so we're not going to go back there. I don't want to risk being stuck in loading limbo again. We're just going to head in and advance the story. Yeah, Bone says, if Logan worked in law enforcement, would he be Logan RoboCop? Oh! And it would just be like my face in a robot body. Logan RoboCop. Bone says, I'm good. How about you? I'm doing all right. Today, I had a fun audition that I got to do because it was one of the few auditions where it was like, it wasn't in person, but instead of just a self-tape submitted, it was over Zoom. And so there's interaction. And there's so much more fun when there's interaction. After some time, Zenkichi came to the hideout. And it's so quiet.
And that about sums up Natsume's confession.
See, look at that. We're 10 minutes in, and we're already giving you guys your zucchini man. If Akechi can be your pancake man, he's your zucchini man. But I'm doing all right, Bone. Yeah, so that was good. That was a fun little audition. Jin says, hi, how you doing? Crazy says, hello, I'm good. Crystal says, hi, welcome in. Crazy says, watch the new Direct. Okay, so there was a new Nintendo Direct. It was a bit meh. I think I'm most excited for it was Danganronpa 2x2. Oh, so is that where people were talking about that from? Okay. Because I did see a thing, it looked like Tomodachi Life is going to have the the same character customization stuff as Miitopia, and I was excited about that. And it's like, wait, was there a Nintendo Direct? I should watch that. If I was a bigger streamer, I could do like a reaction to it, and people would care. But yes, I look forward to seeing that. Bumbo says it was strange. What made it, without spoiling, because I like to be surprised by most of the announcements, like what made it strange? Was it just that there wasn't like any big, huge tentpole thing? There was just like, here's a bunch of random stuff? Chris said, all the new Mario 40 stuff was very meh. Mario's turning 40? Is he 40? Over on YouTube, Thanato said, that was me! Okay, I need to do better about responding to comments on YouTube. Toshi says, yes, there was. Thanato says, of course I'm gonna comment if my husband Bronco is in there. Heart, heart, heart. Well, I mean, I think we'll have a few more with Bronco Night. And Toshi says, tragically, no Ace Attorney 7. Were we hoping for that? Were people getting their hopes up for it? So once again, my apologies. I should create like a banner that just says like, when we have technical difficulties, but please let me know if anybody is experiencing lag either on Twitch or on the YouTube side of things. And yeah, let's go with this. So yeah, what was he saying? And that about sums up Natsume's confession.
So once people friended him through Emma, they'd become his fans.
It's just like what Alice said.
And Natsume's smartphone worked the same as Alice's too. There wasn't anything off about the Emma app or the phone itself.
But there has to be like a big bad behind all this, because it seems kind of unlikely that two people independent of one another would just, and presumably others if we have other channels, would just like discover this themselves. That, hey, every time I add someone on the phone app, they get brainwashed into whatever I want.
So we got nothing again?
I didn't say that. Just like before, there were traces of someone snooping around in there.
See?
For real?
For real? All right, add to the counter. I still think it's gonna be that lady with the pull string earring. It's the same as Alice. Did Natsume have a stalker too? What does it all mean? I'm gonna be dumb. Did Natsume have a stalker too?
No, I'd say this confirms that we're dealing with something much bigger than a stalker.
A fat stalker.
So the same occurred with Natsume's phone as well?
No, that is insensitive. Not a fat stalker. A stocky stalker.
Well, any idea who it is?
A stocky stalker!
Sorry, I got nothing. All I found were traces.
So Alice and Natsume were being watched by someone. Hey, Zenkichi, did the police know about that?
No. The only reason we know this guy exists is because Sakura sifted through Alice's smartphone.
Oh, I keep forgetting that's Futaba's last name or family name. Yeah, whatever. I thought we were talking about someone named Sakura. I thought that maybe it was Ogre from Danganronpa 1.
So aside from the fact that they both used Emma, this mystery observer is the only thing linking Alice and Natsume together. If the police didn't know that, why would they assume these two cases are related?
Well, these are some very peculiar cases. But mainly, it boils down to the nature of the crimes and the timing.
Yeah, both like involve Phantom Thief type of tactics.
The timing?
All of the change of heart incidents occurred at roughly the same time, that being within the last 3 months. Didn't I tell you?
Probably, but we were all too concerned with calling you Gramps and making you feel bad about your long, lonely march toward the grave.
3 months ago is around when Emma was released.
Well, Emma is being used to perpetrate the crimes, so that makes sense.
Could someone be exploiting it? The group behind it seems shady. Yes, we should investigate the company that made Emma.
Damn right it does.
Yeah, Ryuji.
That company putting that thing out is suspicious as all hell.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
What are they called again? Madams?
Yeah, hey, it's Madarns or Madangs if I'm feeling especially saucy. Stop swearing in front of Sophia. She's gonna pick up bad habits, Ryuji, you vulgar boy.
Madisse. Well, at least you got the mad part.
For what it's worth, I'm investigating on that front as well.
It's Medici? I thought it was Medici. I thought it was like Italian.
Still, we're talking about a major corporation operating on a global scale. You can't just walk in and start poking around without reason.
You haven't found anything suspicious yet?
Not yet, no. At least, nothing's come up from checking the individuals involved. If our mystery observer was connected to Medici, though, then we'd have grounds to conduct an investigation.
I I don't know. I feel like all this stuff, like that Emma was involved in both, that should give us like probable cause to really go in and investigate, yeah?
Do you think there's someone pulling the strings in this case?
Yes!
We don't know for sure yet. The incidents are similar, but they could just as easily be unrelated.
Guess we'll have to see if the other incidents have any overlap as well.
Okay, we shouldn't have more than one more, because that's the rule. Once is an anomaly, once is an anomaly, twice is a coincidence, 3 times is a pattern. That's how it works, right?
That's one of the basic rules of investigation. Find what the incidents do and don't have in common, then start narrowing things down.
All right.
For now, looking into the other incidents is our best bet at scoring a lead.
This is true. We'll have to do what we can for the time being.
Indeed. And what I can do is I can read a couple comments in chat because I'm already getting behind in things. Bumbo says they announced something I feel like nobody asked for. Okay, I definitely got to watch this morning's Nintendo Direct. I don't know, like, I feel like usually I hear about that, but I was too distracted by the Danganronpa 2X2. Quickity says it's both the font size and that they do not put like a shadow box underneath the text. You can barely read the text on screen during busy scenes. It barely has any outline on the text. Okay, there's a problem. Crystal says Dangan 2X2. Bumbo says I'll be getting Galaxy. Crazy says Galaxy 2 is something I really wanted on Switch, but $40 is a bit insane. Oh, are they doing like a remake of rebuild, re-release, whatever, a port of Galaxy? I still want a port of Twilight Princess. I'm glad that Wind Waker is now on Nintendo Online, but still. Oak says, I did not mean to do TT. Crazy says, I'll still buy it, but still. Quickity said, Dangan 2X2, my favorite game with new stuff. Low-key wish we got an anime, but I'll take a new game. Let me take a look over at YouTube. Only 1 or 2 more comments. Oh, actually only 1. We have a new person. Strain F. Strain F? Is it Strain F or Strength? Either way, good to have you here. What would you prefer me to call you, Strain or Strain F? Saying, it's my first time being on your stream. I really like your short videos. They're unhinged. Okay, well, Strain, I need to give you the rundown of the channel then. First of all, hi, as you know, my name is Logan. We stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Right now, we're currently alternating between this and the 100 Line Last Defense Academy, but we're sprinkling in some extra shorter games on Sunday. We're gonna be playing Me Side. I'll take the unhinged thing as a compliment. I should warn you though, I don't know if you've watched any of my longer VODs. The shorts are always like short little distilled funny moments. The full VODs are a lot of me getting distracted and yapping with people and just saying stupid stuff and making wrong guesses and theories that are nowhere near correct because I end up forgetting things. But welcome. Also, since you're new, let me really quickly do this. Hang on just 1 second. I'm gonna copy a link tree over to YouTube because I need to get better about doing this more often. Has all my social medias, Discord invite, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, all the good stuff. Check it out if you want or ignore it. But welcome, Strain. I hope you enjoy your time here. I'm trying to see what your profile picture is, but it's so tiny on my screen. But welcome. Oh, and here he says, saying hello is pronounced Strayinf. Okay, I hope I'm saying that right now. Strayinf. Because warning, whatever I know you as when I first meet you will imprint on me like a baby bird. Strayinf. I hope I'm saying that right. I apologize profusely if I'm wrong. But okay, let's keep going with the game a little bit and then I'll read some more in the chat. Oh, that's the other thing. I should let you know. I read every comment in chat. I'm often behind. I'm usually much more behind on the Twitch side of things because this is like multi-streamed on Twitch and on YouTube. As you can see, I'm caught up on YouTube now, but we're 20 minutes into stream and I'm probably already 10 minutes behind on Twitch because I am not good at this. But again, welcome, and it's good to have you here. I appreciate you popping in for a live stream. Okay, what is Yusuke saying? This is true. We'll have to do whatever we can for the time being.
If we look into the other jails and their monarchs, we might learn something new.
Then, if we're all done here, I'm heading to Sapporo to see what I can find on our next target.
Wait, is Sapporo, that's where we're all headed together, so we're probably gonna like see a bunch of other jails on the way, right?
We'll rendezvous on the 8th. I'll contact you the day of.
Yeah.
3 days. Should be an easy trip with a car.
No need to rush. The target's not even in Japan until then.
So, well, maybe we'll only have like one more jail? Because 3 days, I feel like that's about, like 1 day to find out what's going on, and then the next day deliver the calling card, and then the third day to do the confession and all that, and the palace, stealing hearts, Phantom Thief stuff.
Right. Wasn't there a festival happening around here soon? Sendai's famous for its Tanabata festivals. Lots of good food lined up, too. Or so I hear.
Yes, I did see decorations being put up here and there.
Anyway, I'll see you in 3 days. Don't forget.
Or maybe instead of another palace, we're just gonna like hang out and have festival cutscenes. We get to pick who to take. Or are we all gonna like go, ooh, are the girls gonna wear yukata?
I guess he wants us to rest up while we can.
Gramps is actually a pretty considerate guy, huh?
Yeah, I mean, he'll probably betray us, but he's nice, so his betrayal will be nice.
Well, since we're here, should we put on yukata and go to the festival?
I just said all the girls and all the guys are gonna go, oh, yukata. For the record, though, I don't know if Zenkichi is actually gonna betray us. I think he's gonna have to have a moral dilemma, and he's going to have to decide whether to betray us, and he's gonna ultimately choose to be a good guy with us.
Yukata. I can't help but think of our disastrous fireworks festival last year when we got rained on.
That's why we're gonna do it right this time. Besides, we didn't have Futaba or Haru with us back then.
Count me in. Going to a festival in a yukata sounds wonderful.
I'm just surprised that they like brought yukata with them. Like if I was going on a road trip with friends for just a couple of days, I wouldn't bring a tuxedo with me. Let's do it. I can't wait. I'll wear one too.
Then we got a plan. Sophia, find us a shop that sells yukata.
Oh, we're buying them. Oh crap. Oh crap. They're probably expensive.
I've got 4 hits. Allow me to direct.
Hey guys, my cool-ass business has been booming. My sweet darling Porky is making me her famous triple-layer lasagna to celebrate, and my son Vili is practicing his air guitar. However, it seems there is a problem in this wonderful life. Some corporate pig is claiming that my cool-ass business is trademark infringement. A trademark on a symbol from my youth, the gall. The sheer unmitigated gall. My next lesson will be one of justice. The S-man is coming for you, you wretched, vile dirtbag.
I'm gonna be honest, for some reason, the wording in that Beef Long and TTS, and by the way, thank you so much for that, Oak, and for the 50 bits for that. Like, it was very poetic. I could see those being song lyrics. I kind of want that TTS set to music now for some reason. I really like that, especially just stuff like, you know, Veal's practicing his air guitar. It's just so wonderfully specific on the details. But we're talking about like the cool S thing. I've mentioned before ages ago that like, I don't think anybody has a copyright on that. Every kid drew that. I remember I had like a little superhero character I would draw when I was in like junior high / early high school, and I'd have that as the crest on the chest. But thank you again for the 50 bits. I should read a few more comments in the chat because I'm already behind, but thank you, Oak. See, Crazy says the new Mario tennis game looks fun, but I wanted baseball. I feel like I'm not really huge in Mario sports games. They're also the type of game, if I ever own one of it, I feel like I never need another because they just kind of satisfy me. But hopefully, Crazy, if you're a baseball one, hopefully they'll eventually get to it. Bubba says, isn't it both games in one? Crazy said both for 70, but you can buy individually for 40 each? Oh. Bubba says, oh, for a moment I thought Nintendo was cool. Crazy says, and then Kirby Air Rider amiibos are $50? And I'm still probably gonna buy them? Are they like huge or something? Bubba says, anyways, they're putting Virtual Boy on Nintendo Switch Online EX. I guess just on the screen, it removes the gimmick, because wasn't that the whole thing with Virtual Boy is that you'd see like the little things in front of you because you're wearing glasses and you'd see the stuff. I think, I don't know. Quickity said, okay, but I think it was, but think about this. This used to be a Wii game that was about the same price. Isn't this semi-good separately? Crazy says, not when the games were sold for 10 years ago. Wait, they were? Oh, probably like used, but like when they were new. Quickita said, yeah, the Danganronpa thing was from the Nintendo Direct, but the game will be on all platforms. Okay, good. Quickita said, I had fun all day watching streamers reacting to Nagito's famous beach scene. I feel like there are more famous scenes that Nagito had, but yeah. Bubba said there were weird things. Not bad, just strange. Over on YouTube, Strain says, I'll definitely watch your Me-Side playthrough, such a good game. I'm looking forward to it. It is a blind playthrough. All I know is that it's psychological horror where you like take care of a cute anime girl. And I try to go in blind as possible for these games, and I'm looking forward to it. So I'm like very excited. I hope as many of you as possible will join us on Sunday for that. Dermo says, forgot stream was today. Hello everyone, how you doing, Dermo? Says, I heard that as the Butt Man, I'll say that because it was the letter S, is coming for you, which made it much less poetic. It's the accent. Wasn't that a joke on Seinfeld? That there was like a vanity license plate that was that? Or maybe I'm misremembering. But Dermo, it's good to see you. How are you doing? Okay, I'll read some more in the chat in a minute. We gotta play some more. Because adorable Sophia's on the screen and she's been waiting very patiently for this. I've got 4 hits. Allow me to direct you. Oh, still didn't level up. I gotta spend some of those bond points. Bloop. August 6th. So yeah, I guess maybe the next dungeon
Dude,
will...
check out all the boots!
There's something so... it's kind of a Featherman mask, but it's like got a chicken comb and like an actual eyeball. Because I feel a lot of the time like Power Rangers masks will have like whatever the creature theme is, there'll be like a little white eyeball, but that's like, I want that mask. If they ever made that mask and I streamed in that mask and you never saw my face again, would y'all still watch? You never have to worry about seeing my creepy eyes.
As one might expect from Sendai's Tanabata Festival. It's quite lively.
I wish we could like get a custom yukata for little Morgana.
Apparently, the locals call it Tanabata-san, and it's said to have originated from back in Date Masamune's time.
Oh, that's right. I forgot this whole thing is just a lesson in geography and local culture.
Hey, that's the dude from the statue, huh?
He is not a dude. He is Lord Date Masamune, the one-eyed dragon of Oshu.
You know what? He's the dudest of dudes, Yusuke. That's not a term of derision. I respect the dudes, just like I respect the ladies or the dudettes.
Jeez, what are you, his retainer or something?
Oh, there are so many booths. It's hard to pick what to see first. What do you think?
Yakisoba! Let's try a shooting gallery. I want to check out the masks. Okay, I feel like if this was me, Yakisoba's probably fun. I'd like to try it, but it'd be between these two. I think I'd want to check the masks first. Look at souvenirs, then look at games. I want to check out the masks.
Ah, yes. Perhaps it's our experience with them in the metaverse, but they always manage to catch my eye.
And they're just fun and whimsical, Yusuke.
Telling me. I already bought one. Reminds me of when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, ain't those guys here yet?
It takes time for a lady to get ready. They're not unrefined apes like the rest of you.
Who you calling an ape? You're the unrefined one, you furball.
Well, this furball's got claws, you bonehead!
I love that Morgana and Ryuji are still... Hey! Oh, look, did you see Futaba's walking animation just kind of bounding along? That was adorable! And now the guys are gonna drool because they're in yukata.
Lady An, you look absolutely gorgeous.
Are these the same ones that they had at... Did they dress up in yukata in Royal? I feel like we saw them in yukata, but I feel like these are also different floral patterns.
Thanks, Morgana.
Which I guess makes sense since in universe they just bought them.
Sorry, tying the obi took quite some time.
It's fitting for the summer. It was worth the wait. Can I get a closer look?
From Queen Katie Bat here, no, the Virtual Boy's gimmick was not removed. They have the accessory for it you have to pay, though. Surely this will not go down the drain as a complete failure. This has never happened in history of Nintendo. Specifically about the Virtual Boy, yay.
Okay, there's something kind of endearing about that. The fact that they're taking a failed console that was kind of overwhelmed by its gimmick, and they're putting the games on there and letting you purchase a peripheral with the failed console's failed gimmick. I don't know what I'm hoping for, success or failure. But thank you, Queen Katie, and for the beef longa. TTS, thank you, thank you, thank you. I should read some more in the chat before we decide how much of a perv we want to be to Haru. I mean, I want to go for the goofy answers, but I feel like she's so sweet and nice. I don't want to be a perv to Haru. Is that wrong? Is that wrong of me as a red-blooded heterosexual male to not want to perv on a girl whom I respect? But she is cute, though. She's cute. But yeah, I'm gonna read some more in the chat. But thank you again, Queen Katie. Let's see. Queen Katie says, that's what I'm saying, though. As somebody who used to buy Wii games and DS games all the time, it was not heckin' $20 back then. It was at least 30 or 40. I saved 30 for Game Boy games back then. I always felt like, and it's been a long time since I ever like bought DS games, but I feel like they were usually about 40 and that Wii games were like 60. Right? Am I mistaken? Oak says, lurk, I have a few various things to do, but I will be watching. Thank you, Oak, for the lurk. I hope the things are going well. Bubba said, I just realized both Galaxy games will likely be 90 total for me. Aw. Crazy says, for Wii, no, but when they were resold for Wii U, it was $20. Okay, I guess that's kind of fair. It's kind of like whenever, like Nintendo or PlayStation will later on release like a best of this game that was out 5 years ago. It'll usually be discounted, but still. Quiggity says, I don't know, honestly. Bubba said at least 10 more due to conversion, another 10 due to tax, and Tomodachi Life in spring. I gotta say, if it's got the Miitopia character customization, I want it. I've never played like the original Tomodachi Life. Does it got multiplayer? Would I be able to play with you guys? Crazy said, can't wait for Tomodachi Life. That game was my childhood. Quiggity said, we also get a new Fire Emblem revealed. Ooh, and proceeds to turn the fandom, and proceeds to turn the fandom into a confused chaos because they put an adult Sothis from Three Houses. So now we're trying to figure out if this is a sequel or a prequel. Well, also, can't you, like, marry people? Will you find out if he's, like, married to somebody in that? Quiggity said, doesn't help that Three Houses has routes, so even if it is a sequel, which route is it a sequel of? That's true. I feel like that's whenever you get an Elder Scrolls game, you need to find out, like, okay, what was the canon ending for Skyrim going into whatever 6 is gonna be? Tiff says, Queen Katie, I'm thinking probably prequel, because if it's a sequel, they have to make a route canon. How you doing, Tiff? Did you get here in time for Zenkichi earlier? Let me take a look over at YouTube again. Straight says, I gotta go. Have fun playing. Thank you so much for being here. Sorry that it was so brief. I hope you don't regret your choice popping in, but I appreciate you. And Derma says, bye, Strength. Quiggity says, exactly. Plus, I think in one route, they delete the ancient weapons, which we still have in this new game, and add, quote, yeah, I mean, he'll probably betray us, but he's nice, so his betrayal will be nice. I feel like that is an accurate description. I mean, if you're doing a nice betrayal, you know, you can't be that mad. I gotta have a sip of water, hang on. Okay, I am not going to perv on Haru. I'm not, especially not in front of Sophia and Futaba. I will just say, it's fitting for the summer. I am going to be gentlemanly. Wow.
Right. This outfit was made to be worn during the summer, and it matches the festival atmosphere perfectly.
I wonder if there's a difference between yukata in the summer and other times. Maybe it's like of a lighter, more breathable material.
Absolutely picturesque. You've brought us a much-needed air of refinement.
Yeah, according to someone, we're about as unrefined as it gets.
He's talking about the cat.
Wow, Ryuji, that looks really good on you. Even better than your school uniform.
Wow, An's being nice to Ryuji for once. Hey!
You don't gotta try and make me feel better.
Well, but just being nice, Ryuji.
You made a good choice with that mask, though. Yellow's a good match for this season.
Yeah, I think it's more orange, but I still like it.
I bought a water balloon myself. You gotta get one when you go to a festival.
This is just a water balloon. What?
Water balloon? Oh, you mean a yo-yo?
Wait, those are two completely different things. I have never gotten a yo-yo and mistaken it for a water balloon. What?
No, isn't that called a water yo-yo?
That is even more confusing. Yusuke, pick one.
Wait a sec. I thought it was yo-yo balloon.
Yo mama. What is happening? What is happening?
No, it's a water balloon.
What? I don't know what to believe anymore, chat.
What do you call it?
I didn't know. Water balloon, yo-yo or water yo-yo, yo-yo balloon. Wait. I'll side with Futaba. Water balloon. Water balloon.
Yeah, I knew it.
Yeah.
It's only a little bit, but there's still some water inside.
Okay, well, so that lip does not full. It's a yo-yo with what?
It looks like everyone's having a good time.
I'm not Makoto. I was until his water balloon shenanigans.
We should have a little fun ourselves. Why don't we check out the food stands and get something to eat?
Sure. I was starting to get hungry since everything smells so good.
My day is ruined.
Look, they've got all the staples. Yakisoba, yakitori, shaved ice. They've even got cognac skewers. Those are huge in Tohoku.
Is it? Okay, chat, I need to ask you something because I've mentioned before numerous times, I live a lifestyle of sobriety, so I don't know all this. Isn't cognac, that's like, that's an alcoholic beverage, right? I'm assuming it's probably like the alcohol is cooked out or something, but still, I don't think Futaba should be talking about booze.
What are we waiting for? Charge!
See, look, do you see, look, Futaba's animation
going too.
bouncing along.
I'm starving.
It's adorable. I love that they gave them like unique animations for the characters.
Yeah. Let's start from one end and get one of everything.
It feels as if we're forgetting the spirit of Tanabata. Though I have no objections.
I want to see more of the festival too. Show me how to catch goldfish.
Crap, every time I hear that, I've told you guys this story. I've told you guys this story so many times about when I very first started college and rush week and the whole bobbing for goldfish thing and how traumatic that was. What a horrible thing it was. I know I've mentioned that on stream. I feel like I've mentioned it multiple times, and every time people are always just aghast. It's the worst. It's the worst. I had fun with everyone at the festival. But a little bit, come on, level up. Hey, that's what I like to see.
That was so good.
Cognac skewers, ishinomaki yakisoba, zunda cider. We basically ate our way through Sendai.
And it was amazing. Gotta hand it to old man Masamune. He is one cool dude.
You better not complain about that, Yusuke. He is complimenting him.
That's Lord to you. Did I do it right, Yusuke?
Ah, Lord dude.
Am I that predictable?
Yes, Yusuke.
Catching goldfish seems difficult. Is there some sort of secret to catching one?
Yes. To catch the goldfish, you must first catch the fish within your own heart, Sophia.
Try to stay calm, then strike without hesitation. The trick is to catch them once you've read their movements.
Wow, that's impressive, Mako-chan.
Makoto strikes me as a person who's never successfully accomplished it, but likes to tell everybody how to do it.
I see. We'll get it next time.
So the game is just assuming we failed? Aw. That's probably good. What would we do with the goldfish in the
You're getting
RV?
a call from Zenkichi.
Oh, guys. Zenkichi's calling us on our cell phone. Boop. Moshi Moshi.
Yo, you guys having fun?
Yeah. No worries here. We are. How about you? Yeah, how about you? You having fun, Zenkichi? How about you?
Just working. Moderately, anyway.
Moderately working or working moderately?
Listen, I wanted to ask you guys a favor. I'm already investigating in Sapporo, but before you leave Sendai, I'd like you to stop by Toho University.
Oh, that's where the lady with the earring thing is from. Okay, so we're gonna get to see her again and see if I'm right about sussing on her.
Tomorrow, there's gonna be a session at the Mount Aoba campus.
Session? So they're gonna jam like a rock session, jam.
Not that kind of session.
Shut up, Zenkichi. Don't be a spoil sport.
The CEO of Medice is holding a lecture there.
Oh, so the woman we saw is the CEO of Medice. Medice Nuts. So she's totally gonna be the bad guy.
I'm still looking into them at the moment, but the more info we have, the better.
Did we already know that about her? Had she mentioned that before and I just forgot?
I'd like you to attend the lecture in my place.
All right, hey, what's in it for us? No, we're being nice. We're friends now. All right.
I'm glad you get it. And just so we're clear, don't draw any unnecessary attention to yourselves. Just go and see if the CEO says anything strange.
Crap, we can't bring Ryuji. What else can you tell us? Do you have a name?
His name is Akira Konoe.
Oh.
And he looks like a capable CEO. I'll give him that.
Okay, but the woman we saw that she had mentioned Toho University, right? So it's somebody else. Akira Konoe. Didn't somebody say that one of the fan names for not the fan names, but one of the possible names for Joker here? Because there's Ren Amamiya, or however you say it, but there was like Akira something or other. I already think I preferred Ren, but I think this cements it because he can't have two people with the same name.
Anyway, I'm gonna be counting on you kids. And again, try not to get carried away, all right?
Boop. He didn't even say goodbye or I love you.
What did he want?
Blah, 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 wave my fan. I told everyone about Zenkichi's
I
call.
want to get this straight. This guy's running the company that made Emma?
Yeah, so we're gonna finally get to see our first glimpse of the big bad of the game.
This might be a good opportunity to learn something new.
I suppose we'll find out at the lecture tomorrow morning.
Unless it's gonna be a bait and switch, but it might be our first look at the big bad.
Guess break time's over. Time to get back to work.
August 7th. Guess we just go to Sapporo next. Monday. Thank you, Toilet Duck. University of Toho Lecture Hall. I will save as soon as I can.
As you all know, life is just an ongoing series of daily decisions.
I don't trust him. He looks like a streamer. Chat, don't trust streamers. Unless the streamer tells you not to trust streamers. That's the only time you can trust streamers. Yeah, I don't trust this guy. Something about him, something about his vibe. He's got cool hair though. I dig his hair. I wish my hair swooshed as well as his. I feel like I could do it if mine was a little bit shorter. It's gotten a bit long. I need to get a haircut soon.
What's for breakfast? What should I wear today?
Cereal,
Every day
clothes.
begins with these insignificant little dilemmas.
I don't know. I solved those pretty easily for myself.
But then there comes a time to decide your field of study, your place of employment, who you're going to marry. And it's these choices that matter.
Okay, a field of employment, field of study, place of employment. Yeah, I feel like I haven't gotten to decide who I'm going to marry. I feel like that choice has been taken away from me by a lack of willing candidates. Konoe, Akira Konoe.
Yes, people are always looking for the best choice or the correct answer.
But have you considered choosing the wrong answer?
Madis seeks to provide it for everyone through the power of AI. Emma is a state-of-the-art AI designed to integrate itself into our everyday lives.
When I first played this game, I went, is this the love child between Tony Stark and Jacksepticeye?
Ha! Huh?
This character was clearly made for gay twinks to fall in love with. This is a DILF made exclusively to capture the twink audience.
Well, I mean, sometimes you get to target specific demographics, but thank you very much. Oh, darn it. Are the booze back? I thought I was finally safe. Thank you, Tiff and Oak, for the 10 bits each. For some reason, when I first saw him, I thought a little bit of Markiplier, but I can definitely see the Tony Stark and Jacksepticeye thing. He just needs like that thick Irish accent. But thank you very much. So yeah, I guess this is what the gays, I believe, are called, that they go for is this fine specimen on the stage here. I'm gonna read a few more comments in the chat though. Let's see. Oh crap! Was chat scrolling without me? Hang on, I gotta find my spot. My spot's in a different spot. My spot's spotted weirdly. Quickity said to Tiff, exactly. Plus, I think one route that, I'd read that, and there we go, now I found it. Tiff says, I was watching the direct and was like, I know this art design, new FE game, cool. Wait, I know that sword. Oh my gosh, it's based on Three Houses World. Yeah. Is that effing Sothis? Okay, so here's a question, Tiff. You say Three Houses World. Is Fire Emblem's kind of like Final Fantasy in that each game, or at least most of the games, are on in its own different universe, so they don't. I had assumed like Fire Emblems were all in the same like world, but just like either different countries or different generations within the same country. Quia says, yeah, everybody died at that part of the reveal. Crazy says the amiibo are big and you can swap the Kirby characters around all the different rides. Oh, well, that's kind of cool, but still, that's pretty expensive. It's a bummer. I just found out that Transformers are going to be going up in price again next year. Oh, everything is expensive. Queen said, oh, Logan, they're making a real Virtual Boy accessory to go with it. Huh?
So hear me out. His voice is Irish?
But okay, I always like doing the whimsical. Emma is a state-of-the-art AI designed to integrate itself into our everyday lives. I feel like that doesn't sound like Jacksepticeye. Jacksepticeye is more of like more of street Irish. I'd have to work on that. But yeah, maybe he could be Irish for his voice. I will hear you out on that. We can try it. We can see where we're at with it. But thank you very much, Tiff, for the 10 bits. Castle says, hello from the air, lurking because planes make me sleepy. Are you able to sleep on airplanes, Castle? I am like tired when I fly and travel and things like that, mainly because I think it's just stressful. But I'm never able to sleep on planes. Especially since they recline like, an inch and a half is all. So either you can like try and sleep sitting up, in which case I always like slump over and then I wake up. Or I've seen people with pop the tray down and try and like fold up the arms or put like a pillow there and try and sleep on the tray. But I'm like just tall enough that in order to bend down, it like does weird things with my circulation because I'm like bending too much to be able to sleep. So Castle, good to see you. Did you say what this flight is for? Are you visiting people? Are you like going on a... Oh, I assume you're visiting. Well, I don't know if you're visiting people or maybe going to visit a place. I hope you're having fun. Bubba says, Logan, ... the gimmick of the Virtual Boy is not removed. So there we go. I mean, it's neat. Let me have a sip of water, and then I'll read some more over on YouTube as well. I don't know why I'm so thirsty tonight. Frozy says Toho. Oh, it's just Toho again. Oh, Toho University as opposed to Toho. Derma say, oh, by the way, if we do more of these, like every now and then sprinkling in other small games, I'd like to get you guys' opinion on, because somebody did gift me Hollow Knight recently. I could try it. I doubt it's the type of game that I'd want to do like a full playthrough on stream. Would you guys want to see me try a game like that? Or I could try that Toho game. We could maybe do another one of those streams where we try a bunch of like small games, another mini sample platter. Maybe not quite as many, maybe just like 3 games as opposed to 10. Derma says, neuron activity anytime Toho is mentioned. Toshi says, didn't expect a YouTuber character. I know, right? He's definitely a YouTuber. Dermo says, thick Irish accent has a very mild accent. Maybe it's because I'm used to it, but I barely even clock as an accent for Jacksepticeye. No, I didn't say thick. I think I said, like, what did I say? I think I said saying like more of like a street level. Like, because I was doing, the whimsical, like a little leprechaun here now. Whereas Jacksepticeye is down. Who's down here? No, who's down here when he talks like? I can't even do it. I can't do an impression of Jacksepticeye. But anyway, that's just the way I hear it. But maybe I'm not used to it enough. I'll work on it. We'll see what we can do. But yes, let's play a bit more.
By gathering and analyzing extraordinary amounts of data with perfect precision, Emma can help everyone make the best choices.
You know what he should do? He should have like a Liam Neeson type of an Irish accent. We're just down here and serious like that. By gathering and analyzing extraordinary amounts of data with perfect precision, Emma can help everyone make the best decisions, best choices. I'm not even good at doing a Liam Neeson impression. I should stop trying to do impressions that I cannot do.
Capable CEO seems pretty spot on.
Wow, he's so composed. He's practically overflowing with confidence.
Crap, Haru wants to be his Discord kitten.
Look how clearly he states his company's outlook and principles. He's got everyone's attention. You're right. He's not saying anything particularly suspicious.
Makoto's the same way. Did you hear that? You're right.
Well, thanks to Emma, Medesa's stocks have shot way up. You can bet they're one of Japan's biggest enterprises right now. That said, I feel like a company with this much going for it wouldn't have much to gain from changing people's hearts.
Perhaps, but that doesn't change the fact that Emma is still a key factor in the jails. It is through Emma that people are allowed access.
Yeah, so we gotta find out what his motivation for doing this. Is it just to make people want to use Emma, like, on a large scale by brainwashing them? Is like doing all this and stealing desires somehow empowering his AI? Like, we're gonna have an alternate version of Sophia that we're gonna have to fight that's gonna be like the Emma AI, but is like supercharged from stealing desires?
Right. Medesa's connected to all of this one way or another, be it directly or indirectly.
Hey, do you think there's a real culprit behind all of this? Like, some kind of mastermind?
It's him or earring chain lady. I do. I'm not sure. What do you think? I do. I think so. I do. Yes.
I think so too. Even if we beat the monarchs, change their hearts, and free everyone's desires, the jails don't disappear. There's gotta be something keeping them here.
So you're saying the real culprit's the one doing that?
I don't know. But do you remember how even the monarchs themselves didn't know much about Emma?
That's right. Alice and Natsume said the same things in their testimonies.
And if that's the case, then the monarchs might not be the only ones manipulating Emma.
Which means it could be someone at Medise. Or our mystery observer.
Or the man on stage.
Or our head honcho down there.
Thank you, Futaba! You get a head pat and a cookie.
Or perhaps someone
No, Yusuke, no, shut up. Unless it's the earring lady, and then I'll apologize for telling you to shut up.
Yeah, well, we just gotta stick to what Gramps was telling us, right? All we can do is keep solving cases and collect more info. Long as the Phantom Thieves of Hearts do what they do best, we'll set this shit straight.
It's right, we're in public with lots of people all around us, so I gotta keep mentioning that as long as we, the Phantom Thieves of Hearts, do what we do best. Yeah, Phantom Thieves.
Ryuji.
Yeah.
That was pretty insightful.
Thank you, Juan. Yeah.
He's right. And in that sense, attending this lecture is a valuable use of our time. Let's make sure we pay attention all the way to the end.
Yo, how long was I out? So, what did the dude say?
Can I smack you?
Yeah, why would he say that? What an odd thing for the dude to say.
Well, he didn't exactly say anything out of the ordinary. Then again, I wouldn't expect him to trip up that easily.
Okay, actually, if we are immediately suspecting him, that makes me think that maybe he isn't the mastermind. Yeah, maybe it is the lady, that he's gonna be like a red herring, and he's gonna be like just unwittingly helping her out. Because she had a lab coat on. She had a very Maruki-esque lab coat on. Maybe like he's just like the CEO. It's like, good job, you made this thing. Oh yeah, this idea, great. Well, desires it with metaverse? I don't care. And she's the one who's like doing all this like behind the scenes on the coding portion of it.
Well, I'm starving, so maybe we should just head back? That guy was talking for friggin' ever.
Hey guys, that stuff you said earlier, was all of that true?
Oh crap, did she hear Ryuji talk about Phantom Thieves of Hearts?
Huh?
Ichino-say.
Are you really the Phantom Thieves of Hearts?
Thanks, Ryuji. Yeah, she's gonna be the bad guy. She's the bad guy. Crap, the bad guy knows. We're dead.
What?
You're the woman from the beef tongue restaurant.
Oh, Ichinose-san, right?
You heard all that? Well, the thing is, I'm really good at picking up when a cat meows. Honestly, I found that way more interesting than Konoe's lecture.
Hang on. How far back can we go? I want to see if Morgana said anything about being Phantom Thieves. You see, Konoe. I want to see if there was a pancake moment. Capable CEO seems pretty spot on. Hey Logan, do you think there's a real culprit behind this, like some kind of mastermind? I think so too. Even if we beat the Monarch, changing their hearts to free everyone's desires, the jails don't disappear. There's got to be something keeping them there. I don't know. But do you remember how the Monarchs themselves didn't know much about Emma? And if that's the case, then Monarchs might not be the ones manipulating Emma. I got to remember to do this stuff. I have to pay attention to what Morgana says and who can hear it. Okay, so if she lets any of that information slip, she totally could understand Morgana.
Did someone say something about delicious pancakes?
It feels like one of those type of moments, like there's something happening here that we'll look back and say like, oh, this was when they realized. Now, but of course, in Royal, the Phantom Thieves all noticed that and they were able to act accordingly. So they've got to pick up on it. Yeah, I got to read some more comments to the chat though. And by the way, we're almost to the first hour mark of the stream. I want to know, is on the Twitch side of things especially, have we been having lag like we have the past couple of streams? Is it doing better? Quickly said, and technically the real gimmick of the Virtual Boy is failing, so surely Nintendo has learned this lesson and will never repeat this gimmick. Bumbo says no. Castle says, gosh darn it, did I join right when the men start simping? It was probably over the yukata, yeah, but then the girls started simping over the guy on stage, so it all balanced out. We are equal opportunities sympologists. Quigata said also to Logan, yes, the girls did yukatas in Royal, but they had different designs considering we have different sprites due to the games being made at the same time. How did Logan read Pokemon games as Game Boy games? Did I read that wrong? I'm sorry. Maybe it's because you're talking about Virtual Boy and I'm thinking about Game Boy stuff and like the DS and all that. Bumbo says, nah, they said it was required. I don't know how required. Like, is it that the games look wrong without it or they really don't run without it? The fact there's a labo for it, also that's alive. I will think the former. It does not, but it seems extensive. It at least has 2 more hair options and 2-toned hair. Ooh. Quiggin says, what do you mean it's required? You have to pay to get the Virtual Boy games. There's accessory coming from that it also has to be paid for too. Bumbo says, yes, I think it's required as it looks wrong without. Quiggin said, also, speaking of Pokemon, they revealed new megas. Bad news, those megas are locked behind ranked matches. You know, as long as I can have my mega sizer, that's all I care about. Meaning you have to pay for online to do these, and you have to be good at the matches. That sucks. And that's not all. They already revealed the DLC for the game that hasn't come out yet with 2 more megas locked behind that. Boo! Bubba says, what the F? Say JK right now. Queen says, nope, not joking. The Kalos starters got megas and they're locked behind ranked season match. Oh! No, I want, crap, what was he called? The Leaf one. Because I gave him a nickname, so I don't remember. It's like, something not, Hazelnut or something. I don't remember. Bubba says, F, game freak. Quigata said, Logan, the alcohol is cognac. She said, cognac. Look it up. It's a root/veggie. You're switching the C for the K and the G for the J. Those are the same words. But thank you for the clarification, Queen Katie. Let me take a look over at YouTube. Frozy says, Toho Mountain of Faith has very easy patterns. Only took me 7-ish hours. So it'd probably take me then like around 20 or so, close to 20. Derma says, oh gosh, no, don't fall for it, Haru. Frozy says, even if you're only playing only once, you could definitely get over about halfway in a 3-hour stream. Frozy said, wait, I just realized Toho Girl Stealing Desires. Is that a Toho reference actually? Derma says, interestingly, the Irish accent people tend to think of is really localized to Dublin. Because of that, it's really darn easy to tell when it's faked because it's always that one place. I almost misread that as that one piece. And I don't know if Oak is back from the lurk yet. Said the same way the mainland Spanish accents are poorly done because 9 out of 10 it's Latin America Spanish, which is very, very different. I think that's true. I always like to do, whenever I try and do an accent, I'm not really doing usually an authentic version of that accent. I'm just doing kind of the stereotype of that accent. You know, it's like the cartoon version of it. But that is very true, Dermo. Cypher says, chat, can I complain about my bum of a dad real quick? I mean, as long as it isn't like too horribly negative, but okay. How you doing, Cypher? Quicketa says, ad quote, Madi's nuts. Quicketa said, Joker's manga name was Akira Kirusu. Yeah, we can't have two Akiras. Cypher says, this guy forces me to watch political stuff for 45 minutes, compares a politician to Jesus a couple times and says, I have no empathy or care for others, go to heck. I'll be going to church for 6 hours every weekend until I'm back on God's side. Well, I can't discuss the politics of it, and I don't know enough about the family situation to discuss the religious aspect of it. So I will say this, if you're a teenager, you gotta kind of do what your parents say. I don't want this to be the type of channel where I'm constantly telling people it's like, your parents are wrong, they don't love you, you should rebel against your parents, because I never want parents to go, it's like, this guy's a bad influence. But I hope whatever the situation is, that it works out for the best, whatever that may be. Kuita said his anime name is Ren Amamiya. Cyber says, I call BS the better name, by the way. Talking about Akira Kurusu, said Tony Stark, but CEO. Boba says, hi, Mr. Tony Stark. I hope we have a scene where we start disintegrating. We're like, I don't feel so good, Mr. Konoe, and then we get Thanos out of there. Okay. Oh, she's saying, well, the thing is, I'm really good at picking up when a cat meows. Honestly, I found that way more interesting than Konoe's lecture.
Mona! Me? But you guys are the ones she overheard.
The hell are we gonna do?
Better play. It is. We should run. Time to come clean. I would say we should run. Just run away. Run away. We should run.
Whoa, stop. It's all right.
So I'm running.
This place will be closing up soon. Let's talk more outside.
Can we run outside? We ran outside. Quiggin says,
wow, to think you guys are the famous Phantom Thieves.
Quiggin says, I feel like that should have just stayed in the Discord because this will be in the VOD cipher if Logan reads those messages. Yeah, now if your dad watches the VOD, your dad's gonna know that you're bad-mouthing him. Cypher says, and then Quiggin says, dang, Tiff and Oak, amazing timing. Bubba says, I hate this. He's just a tech CEO. There's no parody here. He is a modern tech CEO. One who dabbles in AI at that. You got it wrong, guys. We were just pretending. I think you misheard. Okay, so I can't come clean. We were just pretending.
Come on now. Don't try to hide it.
I have to. The game didn't give me any options to not.
When you guys mentioned Alice and Natsume, I imagine you were referring to Alice Hiragi and Ango Natsume from the press conferences, yes?
Yeah, she's picking up on this stuff way too quick and easy.
Is it safe to assume those were your doing?
She's the bad guy. She's totally the bad guy.
Oh, and what was that about Emma giving people access to jails? Oh, is that related to everyone's hearts getting changed?
She is totally the bad guy.
She heard everything.
Okay, beat her up and tie her up and put her in the van, and then if bad guys think stop, she's the bad guy.
Can we ask what you're doing here, Ichinose-san?
Oh, I told you at the beef tongue place, didn't I? I'm a researcher at the university.
Probably researching. What was the thing that Wakaba studied? P psychology? No, it was something else. It was P science. Science with a P.
Oh, that's right.
I'm also the one who designed the base for Emma.
See, that is suspicious. Yes.
You made the base? I didn't tell you. I specialize in the research and development of artificial intelligence.
So she's Sophia's mom.
We definitely didn't hear about that.
Around the time I finished developing Emma, Medice came to me with an offer to buy it. I was actually pretty tight on money at the time, so I went ahead and sold it.
Is this lady for real?
Is this lady for real?
Oh, by the way, that's why Medice is participating in the lecture today.
It's gotta be like, I feel like with this game, they're doing it on purpose. They're intentionally putting for real in from Ryuji as many times as possible, right?
Well, to be more accurate, the university asked me to reach out to them. I certainly didn't expect the CEO himself to show up, though. I only got invited because of my little connection with the company. Anyhow, yeah, that's how I ended up being there to overhear everything.
I'm gonna guess, and this is just a stab in the dark guess, I'm gonna guess that that the Phantom Thieves, we're all gonna think it's the CEO, Kanoe, and that he's gonna have a jail, and he's gonna be a jail monarch, but he's not gonna be the final one. Like, we'll think he is, we'll defeat him, and go, what? Why aren't the jails disappearing? Then she's gonna appear, and she's gonna be like, psych, suckers.
So you're Emma's creator, and Medice is simply the ones running it?
Oh, well, they're definitely the ones running it, but I can't say for sure if that's all they've been doing.
See, she's trying to cast suspicion on them.
I just designed the base. Who knows what Medice did once I sold it to them?
Yeah, she's the bad guy.
So, you know all about Emma then, right?
Naturally. It's like my baby, you know. And at the risk of tooting my own horn, it's a really good baby.
I don't trust her. I don't like her.
Well, never would have
It's like
expected
she's
this turn
waving.
of events.
Like, I'm still over here. Hi.
Do you think she's telling the truth about designing Emma?
I do think it's impressive that the CEO of Medice came to personally give a lecture. If she's the one who made it happen, doesn't that mean she has a lot of influence?
This is true. And let's not forget the university asked her to attend the lecture.
What should we do? She could probably tell us a lot about Emma.
Let's pull on a catchy. Let's, like, pretend to befriend her.
Not to mention she knows who we are now.
And then protagonist can actually befriend her, and they'll take a bath together and play, like, table tennis and things like that.
What do you think?
Let's tell her the truth. Let's ask her for help. Let's play dumb. Hey, let's run! Let's run for it!
No way! It's a little late for that, don't you think?
It's never too late to run, Futaba.
Yeah, it'd be a real drag if we ditched her now and she started telling the whole world about us.
I've just decided in the Strikers version, Joker is a bad leader.
Then we may as well go all in and find out what we can. Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
It's settled then. We'll tell her everything.
And then we run.
Is all of that true?
Yeah.
Right, we know. It's kind of hard to believe, huh?
Hey, what if we just show her, like we did with Senkichi?
No, because then we won't be able to do the Morgana test.
Wow! It really does exist! I mean, how else could you explain all this? So Emma functions as the entry point here, huh? No, that's... if I consider the possibilities.
She believed all that?
Oh, you have no idea how fascinating this is! What an incredible development!
Yeah, I don't trust her at all. I'm gonna read some more comments in the chat though. Let's see. Quickita said, next time, at least wait till somebody answers before you just go posting it, like the trauma dropping randomly without anybody's consent. Cass says, literally an AI bro. Cyrus says, top of the morning to ya. Daryl says, Tony Stark emote. Cyrus says, play through Heaven, the Persona dungeon for the second time. Castle says, I always get a window seat so I can lean on it. It's either sleepiness or motion sickness for me, so I sleep. Albeit poorly. I'm glad that you do. The problem is, like, whenever I fly, it's usually been one of two things. It's either been on standby, where I just get whatever seats are available, which is usually a middle seat, because, like, the aisles and windows go first. Or I sometimes will fly on Southwest, and I always get the cheapest fare, and they haven't traditionally done assigned seating. It's just, like, they'll put you in order for, like, boarding groups, and because I'm doing the cheap ones, I'm always in one of the last boarding groups, so once again, it's usually just middle seats, so I don't usually have that luxury. But Castle, there have been a few times where I have flown standby on a flight that was mostly empty, And there was one time I got an entire row to myself, so I popped up the armrest and kind of just like stretched out and kind of laid across the seats like I was laying down on a couch. Still kind of wasn't that comfortable, but it was better than usual. Daryl says, Bugsoulsvania. Quita said, try Hollow Knight. Heck yeah, I want to watch you do that. Emphasis on try, apparently. Castle says, we'll convert Logan into a pro gamer soon enough. I don't know if we want to see that. Oh yeah, we got a timestamp. 53 minutes, 40 seconds. Oh, look at that. I'm only like 13 minutes behind. Over on YouTube, Dermo says, is it just me, or when you're in a room with people of a specific accent, do you start talking in that accent as well, unknowingly? Okay, here's what I've seen. I remember there was one time, it was like shortly after I graduated from high school. Long story short, I was basically in a dormitory type of a situation for a little while, and there were 4 of us living together. And one of us, one person in the group was from out of town, was from Jessup, Georgia. And he had a very thick Georgian accent. And we were all gonna be like living together for weeks. And so like right away, some of us were kind of joking. It's like, how long do you think it's gonna be before he loses his Georgian accent and starts like talking like all of us here in Utah? That didn't happen. By the end of the 3 weeks, like other people started adopting his accent because his accent was just so thick and so strong. I resisted it, and I think I held my own pretty well against it. But I think, yeah, sometimes you can pick up that accent, or sometimes the accent picks up you. Derma says, with how subtle they are about it, it's a wonder the entirety of Japan doesn't know about them. I think they do. I mean, especially with that whole thing in the beginning of this game with being on the billboards in Shibuya, the police know. How could they not? I'm sure when Joker was arrested, that was probably like a huge national story. They've got to know him, and like everybody else by now, right? Okay, anyway, let's keep going for a little bit here. By the way, with all the technical issues we have had this past week, thank you all for being here. Like just today and in general and putting up with this stuff. I do really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. So cheers with my little bit of water to all of y'all. Okay, and let's keep going with this cutscene here.
Well, at least we don't gotta go through the trouble of convincing her.
Ichinose-san, do you have any idea why Emma is serving as an entry point to the jails?
Oh, no, couldn't tell you. I'm surprised this other world even exists. There's no way I could have thought up a way to get in if I didn't even know it existed to begin with.
See, yeah, that's an excuse. She totally knows about it, and she's just trying to use this as a way to claim that she couldn't.
Yeah, that figures. Wait, so that means that function was added later?
No, we gotta find some little bit of dialogue where she trips up and alludes to knowing about the metaverse before now.
A world where people's desires are stolen and their hearts are changed. So many questions.
Part of the problem is we didn't get to see our explanation to her, and so we don't know how detailed. And so something like this, we can't say like, we never mentioned desires or something.
Oh, wait. Maybe I should be heartbroken here. My baby is being used for evil after all.
Just be proud that your baby is healthy. Evil, but healthy. Let's help each other. We'd like your cooperation. Think you can help? I'm just gonna say, yeah, I'm not gonna be friendly. I mean, we'd like your cooperation.
Right. How about we make a deal?
Ooh, I like the sound of that. Super Phantom Thiefy. I'd be glad to help however I can. And I can't say I don't feel kind of responsible for all of this. More than anything, though, I think I'd die of curiosity if I didn't get involved. So, what do you need me to look into? Say the word and I'm on it.
I mean, I guess it's possible she might just be a supporting character that the devs thought was fun and cute to make up for the fact that they don't have, like, all of the social link characters in this. But again, I don't trust her. Tell us about Emma. Tell us about Medici. What happened after you sold it? No, tell us about Madis.
Yeah, if it wasn't you, then I'm thinking Madis probably messed with Emma somehow. Any lead you can give us would be awesome.
I see. Basically, you'd like to know the secret behind this new version of Emma. And if someone's responsible, you want to know who.
Oh, hey! We found some of those mystery junk parts out there, didn't we? Maybe if she takes a look at them, we'll learn more about that world.
Ooh, so you're gonna give me a bunch of neat stuff to analyze? Yes, that's excellent. Just wonderful. In fact, I'll even buy them from you as research materials.
I finally figured out who she reminds me of. I don't know why she reminds me, but any of you guys watch Attack on Titan? Do you remember Hanji? The character who was like all obsessed with the Titans and like, ooh, the Titans. She's given me Hanji vibes. Hanji was a fun character though. I don't trust her, so that's not like a slight against Hanji. It's just like I finally realized who she reminds me of.
Well, if this is going to be a deal, then we'll need to provide something as well.
Nonsense. It's fine just the way it is. My inner researcher is just squealing with delight. So, what do you say we seal the deal?
It's a deal then. Here's to working together. We'll be counting on you. Say here's to working together, because like seal the deal. Like you guys know this, right? There's only two ways to seal the deal. You can seal it with a handshake or with a smooch. Here's to working together.
Okay, looking forward to it.
Oh, we got a thing here. Pack rat junk parts become easier to obtain.
Yo, if she specializes in AI, maybe we should ask about Sophia, yeah?
I don't think we should tell her anything more than she needs to know, bro.
Huh? Sophia.
She's your daughter. I had a theory before that like maybe Sophia is modeled after Zenkichi's daughter. Because remember how Zenkichi's boss was saying something about how things going with that girl you're taking care of? Do you think Ichinose and Zenkichi know each other? Do you think they biblically know each other? Do you think they had a baby together?
Hi, I'm Sophia, humanity's companion. It's nice to meet you, Ichinose.
This is Sophia? Huh. It's nice to meet you too.
Okay, maybe it's just my own suspicion that's making everything she says and does seem suspicious. But like that reaction, like this is Sophia? Like she was expecting something else? Or, yeah, that was weird.
Who flipped the switch on her?
See, even Ryuji notices, and Ryuji's dumb. If Ryuji notices something, then, well, maybe it means I'm dumb, but maybe it means it's dumb, and so just dumber than Ryuji.
Oh, no, it's just that I've got so much on my mind right now. I guess even I'm a little confused.
Yeah, that's sus.
Sophia's an AI we met in the metaverse. Is there anything you can tell us about her?
No, I can't say I know anything about her. Think you could send me her code later, though?
No!
Huh? Oh, sure.
No!
No problem.
No, yes problem!
Here, I'll give you my contact information.
We're gonna add her on Emma? I don't like this. I don't like this.
Well then, I'm excited to see how this all develops. See you around!
Somehow giving Futaba her contact info is gonna be like part of her scheme.
Well, there she goes.
Would have been nice if she'd known something about Sophia.
I'm okay, as long as I can stay useful to you guys.
Yeah.
Guess that takes care of that.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot after all that's just happened, but we're heading to Sapporo next, right?
Yeah, we should get going. Zenkichi's waiting for us in Hokkaido.
Hell yeah! Hokkaido, here we come!
Okay, on. Oh.
Next stop, Hokkaido. Time to say goodbye, Sendai. Anything you didn't tick off your list while we're still here, this is your chance. Well, let's hit the RV once you're good and ready.
Tutorial, going to new cities. Once you choose to go to the next city, you will be unable to return to the city you are currently in. Make sure to buy limited items and take care of business that can only be done in that city. Unlike the cities in the real world, you can revisit past jails anytime. However, be aware that requests obtained from conversing with your friends in past cities will no longer be available to accept or complete. Okay, so we gotta check and see if we have any friend requests like in here.
Heyo! Can I borrow you? There's something I want to do before we go. I shall await you at the entrance to Mount Aoba Park Shrine.
Okay, so we gotta hang out with Futaba. So let's check all of our requests and see if there are any that were specific to our friends in this location. Cold-blooded treatment.
Working on this one.
Futaba here. So there's these snake-like shadows in the Sendai jail. Looks like they got weapons.
Okay, so that's not location specific.
You're already working on this one.
All three of my sons are keep blowing their money in Alice crap. Prison mail. That's Lavenza, right? Yeah, so that's not location specific. And painful past, Alice Hiragi.
Working on this one.
There's a path. Okay, yeah. So these sound like things we can still do wherever. So let's look around, see if there's anybody else to talk to. Yeah, Ryuji's over there. We'll check all the areas, and then we'll go talk to Futaba, and then we're gonna head out of here. Yeah. Ryuji, bro. Where are you, man? Ryuji, there you are, Ryuji.
Hey!
Yo, I'm thinking of hitting up a ramen joint before we roll out. Apparently, Sendai's all about the spicy miso ramen. Can you believe I never heard of it that way before the trip? You should grab one last bowl for yourself if you think you'll miss it. Okay, what about Sendai Station? Okay, we got on Yusuke and Haru, and what about at the arcade is just there. So we want, oh yeah, let's teleport at the arcade because that's closer to everybody. Loading screen again. Now I can read some more in the chat while it's loading for, oh no, that loaded in quickly. Yusuke! Oh, there, I forgot the camera forces that angle here.
What a coincidence.
Look, Logan! It's a Tanabata decoration.
Beautiful.
It may be a standard tourist souvenir, but I find it still has a certain elegant charm.
Apparently, these festival decorations are not solely for display. Individuals may write down their own wishes and tie them to the branches. Common wishes include the happiness and success of family and loved ones.
I see.
Yes.
What say we display this one in the RV, Logan? Considering how wishes and desires are one and the same, it would make a rather fitting souvenir for our trip.
Achievement unlocked. A little memento obtained a souvenir for the camper. Okay, so we're gonna have a place kind of like we had our shelves in the base game to put all of our souvenirs. Anything else to say?
Money, power, fame. These are what warp a person's true desires. That is what makes staying true to one's heart so important.
Haru! Hello, Haru.
Good day.
I had a great time at the festival today. In fact, I haven't had that much fun in a good long while. Not since my father died. I still think about that a lot. I'm sure you all don't think about it anymore. But every day is affected by the losses of my past. And all the food was great. I noticed everyone gorging themselves more than usual. Was the food especially delicious? Well, it was good, but I think it was the lively atmosphere that made it so easy to get a little wild. I was so wild. At one point, I went, whoa! The dazzling lights, the colorful decorations, the roar of the drums and the crowd, my head buzzing from all the laughing. All of these things came together to make a once-in-a-lifetime moment.
And so...
Got it. Fun things make for special memories. Anything else to say?
Wait, I just heard someone in the back going, beef tongue is so good.
This is the last time we'll see of Tanabata decorations for the year. We should take a lot of
pictures. Sorry, I just did Sophia's voice. I'm sorry, Haru. I'm too distracted to do voices right. I'm thirsty. I'm a little bit hungry. I'm gonna need some snacks after the stream. And I should read some more chat here. Casa says, I have lag, la 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 la. This is normal. Is it because that you're on the plane? Is that why? Oh, we never checked with this guy. I said we wanted to come back and see if maybe his girlfriend came back now. Oh, I'm terrible. Even the thought of asking some rogues to change the heart of my love makes me the lowest of the low. Were such a thing to happen, it would be of no consequence. False love is no better than false hope. I would only be condemned to suffer. Very well then. Okay, that's like a kind of a noble way to look at it. He wouldn't want to brainwash his girlfriend to love him again. Little does he know she was already brainwashed. I'm gonna ask her out again. I'll get a proper job. Put some money aside for our future. Mere affection is not enough to protect what's important to you. Wait for me, honey pie! Oh, I hope they get back together. I'm invested in their relationship. On! All the signs and posters of Natsume are already gone. It's like he was never here. I wonder if that means he never actually had anyone in his corner.
Wait, please hold on.
That is not the case. I found a number of posts online where people are supportive of Natsume. Oh, in that case, I think he'll make it just fine in the end. That's it. That's all you gotta say.
There.
Who knows? Maybe he'll publish another book at some point. I'd be willing to give it a read. Although, on second thought, I'm not so great with print or reading. I can't read. Think I'd still be supportive if I waited for the movie version to come out. Okay, let's go back to Mount Alba Park. I only got to talk to Ryuji the second time. Everybody else had something else to say, so we'll talk to him. Queen Katie said, chess pin, that's who it was. Thank you, Queen Katie. I couldn't remember the name of the leaf starter. Thank you.
Man, do we really have to leave already? We were so busy. I feel like we barely got to do anything here. I'm definitely looking forward to our next stop, though. Sapporo is the place for ramen. All right, now we just gotta hang out with Futaba, and then we get going, yeah? You got anything to say, lady? Everyone's bashing Natsume now, but to tell you the truth, I was a little impressed. Whether it was triggered by the Fan of Thieves or not, apologizing like that takes guts. Maybe I'll skim through his book next time I see one on the shelves, or at least take a glance at the title.
I'll just add this.
Let's save. I don't think we've saved yet tonight, have we? Save. We're almost halfway through the stream. That's the first time we've saved. Oh, is she looking at the thing? Does she want me to take a picture of her, sticking her face through it?
Yo, there you are, Logan. I want to get a picture in this cutout before we head out.
I hope we get to see it. I hope we see an actual photo, and I hope it's adorable.
This is a great photo op, so it'll be a real waste not to. I've gone ahead and called Inari over, so you should join.
Oh, the two of us! Oh, this is gonna be so cute. Yes. Sure, we should get going. No, yes, please do this. Yes. Sure.
Thank you. Hey, thanks. So let's start making some memories.
I hope it's like a hand-drawn picture. Oh crap. Yusuke's gonna mess this up, isn't he?
Okay, without further ado, it's time to play Who Looks More Like Date Masamune.
Oh, I thought Yusuke was gonna take a picture. You gotta decide whether he or I is Date Masamune. I mean, you know, here's the thing. Take a look at this. It's got like a crate to stand on. I think Futaba's gonna be Date Masamune, and Joker will be his lady friend over there. Let me read a couple more comments to the chat. Oak says, One Piece. Queen said, but yeah, the Kalos starters are, aka Chespin, Fennekin, and Froakie. Their evolutions are getting the locked megas. Which is unfortunate because, like, Froakie, Greninja, his like, final evolved form, is, like, super popular in Japan, isn't he? Bumbo says, cognitive peace science. That's what it was, Bumbo. Oak says, for real? Quigita says, Ichino say, really going? Bumbo says, absolutely not, Logan. Quigita said, the artist I like, True Sophia, as Maya a few days ago. Aww. Let me take a look over at YouTube chat. I gotta scroll up. Derma says, with how subtle they are about it, it's a wonder the entirety of Japan doesn't know about them. Wait, I remember reading somewhere that in Antarctic bases, the researchers eventually converge on an average accent different from other places. That's interesting. I also think it's interesting, like, if you ever look back at old-timey newsreel footage from, like, the 1940s or 50s, they always have the, what they call the transatlantic accent, which I think was meant to be kind of a generic accent so that they could broadcast it all across the continental United States, basically, and that everybody would be able to understand it. Like, it would sound a little bit different, but still kind of sound normal to everybody. But in a way, it kind of became its own sort of relic of the past, sounding now different than how people talk now. Durma says, clearly they haven't dealt with Georgian before. Toshi said, we appreciate you more, Logan. I love all you guys. I mean, we could argue who appreciates whom more, but I appreciate you. Toshi says, she's def a weirdo. I can see the similarities between her and Hanji. Derma says, oh no, that loaded quickly sentence never before uttered, because I thought I'd get to talk to chat. Earlier it took like 5 minutes to load a scene. Derma says, your Sophia and Haru voices are so similar, I thought Haru was talking to herself. I know they are. One is just more robotic and one is stilted. I didn't know we'd have both a Haru and a robot in this game. I'm sorry. I've disappointed y'all. Oh, and Bumbo with a clip. Hang on. Let me load this up. The clip viewer, for anyone who is lurking or who does not know the deal or is new, anytime someone posts a clip into the chat, we will load it up on our clip viewer so we can watch it together. This also gave me an idea of how far behind I am in the chat. Looks like I am currently 20 minutes behind based on this, which is not too bad. This clip from Bumbo is titled, It Cool with Akechi, but that is an adult. Oh, it's the taking a bath with her thing. I bet that's what it's going to be.
Should we do? She could probably tell us a lot about Emma.
Let's pull on Akechi. Let's, like, pretend to befriend her.
Not to mention she knows who we are now.
And then protagonist can actually befriend her, and they'll take a bath together, and... and then cuts everything. And thank you very much for the clip. I appreciate that. Okay, well, here's the thing. Yes, it was fine with Akechi. It's not fine with her. But if Protag and her, and the two of them take a bath together, she's the one breaking the law. Protag is just the victim here. So, yeah. Quiggity says, I crave chocolate ice cream. I yoink them. Oh, I kind of do, too. After I saw you guys talking about how it's chocolate milkshake day, I wanted to like go to the store and to get some chocolate ice cream, but I didn't have time. And I think after the stream, it'll already be closed. It's so sad. Anybody want to DoorDash me some chocolate ice cream? Crystal says, ain't no way we got a D's nuts joke while I was gone. And then Crystal adds a quote, yeah, I mean, he'll probably betray us, but he's nice, so betrayal will be nice. And Mad's nuts. Oak with the unlurk finally done. Congratulations, welcome back. Oak, what were the things you were working on? Oh, crap. I'm almost caught up to chat already. Not even halfway through the stream. So we can take this slow mode probably down to like 3 seconds at most. So, in fact, no, I'm going to take slow mode off. I do feel like, ever since we finished Deltarune, I'm not sure if we've been needing the full force of slow mode, but maybe I'm making a mistake. I might be making a huge mistake, but let's see how this works out. Oh, Gallop is rated with a party 1. Welcome, Gallop. What were you playing? Crystal, are you still here? Would you be so kind as to do a quick shout out for Gallop? If not, I'll do one myself in just a moment here. This will be nice because I'll be able to finish off my water here. I don't know why sometimes I'm like so much thirstier than other times. All right, I think Crystal may have stepped away, so I will start typing, and I'll do slowly and look to see if Crystal pops up with one. Otherwise, we'll do a shout out. And we'll see what you were playing. You were playing Genshin Impact. All right, so let's watch this clip and I'll have a sip of water.
To the hotel to return to reality.
That is a strange. Oh,
where's everyone gone?
Thing is, Gallop, are you getting into Genshin's brain, or is Genshin getting into your brain that you're able to do that so much? But welcome, Gallop. How was your stream? Did you have fun? Didn't Queen Katie say that they had like a new big, huge update for Genshin? Is that what you were playing? Oh, yay!
Okay, without further ado, it's time to play Who Looks More Like Date Masamune? In the blue corner, we have Inari.
That's fine.
I don't quite follow, but I'll do my best. Okay, we gotta win this. We gotta be in the picture with Futaba. Although I still think Futaba should win. If he's the blue corner, it's because he wears blue. Are we gonna be in the black corner? Oh, we're gonna take turns sticking our face through. How's this?
Ooh. Wow, that's crazy! You really do look like him. Meanwhile, looking good, Yusuke. It's like he's wearing armor. How interesting.
Very artistic. Make a funny face. What's up, Masamune? I want to see what Yusuke would make as a funny face. Make a funny face. He's probably gonna refuse. Is that really necessary? Yes!
There's still something missing.
It's gonna be me as his lady friend.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, I know. Logan, you get the other one.
Huh?
That's it.
Aha, here comes the princess. Cute couple. That's right, I ship you two. I yaoi ship you. I want to see you touch each other with your big yaoi hands.
Something is amiss.
Logan, is it just me, or are we being exploited for her entertainment? Don't worry about it. It's all part of the road trip. We're an item now. We are married. We're gay married. We're gay-ried. Well, if you say so. Oh, he's okay.
Right.
Yeah, it looks great, but maybe you could get a little more into the role. Start smooching. Start smooching.
Like this.
Aww.
Oh, is he just smiling?
Nope, not even close. Look, Inari, you're Lord Date Masamune. As the ruler of the Tohoku region, everyone's throwing mad respect your way. You gotta own it, bro.
In that case.
I see, then perhaps this.
You think you can win the respect of people with like that?
Oh, right, then how about this?
Sorry, you actually kind of freaked me out.
Oh. Everyone had fun at the photo stand-in. Yay! Anything else to say, Futaba?
Oh, listen up.
This Kuon Ichinose seems like a pretty big name in the AI field. So she's a computer expert who can apparently blow off the whole world around her during a rant? The verdict of an ex-shut-in. Wait, the verdict of an ex-shut-in? What do you mean, verdict of an ex-shut-in? Sounds like she might not be the most social butterfly in the garden.
Maybe that means
Well, don't worry. She's got a whole bunch of new friends now with plenty of experience breaking through to people. Don't sell the power of social anxiety short, although I will say a fellow geek is easier than anyone else for me to talk to.
Okay, I was saying I thought she was going to be the big bad, but now I'm second guessing myself because all of the palace rulers correspond to people in our party so far, at least with the two that we've seen. Where the first one corresponded to Kamoshida and therefore corresponded on. Second one corresponded to Madarame and therefore Yusuke. Next one's going to be somebody will correspond to Kaneshiro and therefore Makoto. So maybe Ichinose will be a jail ruler after that. It'll be Futaba. But then we would need somebody after that to be Haru. Oh, maybe it will be the CEO because Okumura was a CEO. But then neither of them would be the big bad. I'm really second guessing everything now.
Hey, don't sell the power of social anxiety short, although I will say a fellow geek is easier than anyone else for me to talk to. She's gonna do the Phantom Thieves a world of good, and we should just let her do her thing for now while we get to Hokkaido. Anything else to say?
Oh, yeah.
Did you know 2 million people come to the Tanibata here in Sendai every year? After those crowds we saw yesterday, I'd buy it. Man, can you imagine if we came here last year? I'd have been KO'd in an instant. But now, I can even go souvenir shopping all on my own, no problem.
Aw, she's grown as a person.
I mean, yeah, it's because I know you're all here nearby, but still. By the time this trip's over, I'll be still rolling through the crowds all by myself, whistling a little tune. Go like this. That's what I'm gonna sound like. And then you shall cower at my might.
Can I click this again?
I want to take a picture, but I think my face is too small.
No, Morgana, your face is not too small, it's too big. You got a bloated face. At least your phantom self does. Okay, so I think it's everything. So now we can hit, well, let's just double check to make sure there's nothing new here. And then, yeah, it doesn't look like anything, so let's head on to Hokkaido. And our next goal, I don't think this is a realistic goal based on how slow this went. Wait, was Makoto always here? I think she was. I can't remember if we talked to her twice. We're gonna go to Hokkaido. I'd like to see if we can make it to the next jail tonight, but I doubt we can do that in an hour and a half.
Shouldn't we be going?
Next up is Hokkaido. Make sure you've taken care of all your last-minute shopping and sightseeing. If you'd like, you could even train for a bit in the jail. A little workout before a long car ride can do wonders.
Shouldn't we be going?
Oh, that's all she says. Okay, so let's save and let's launch whatever the next cutscene is.
I should write something.
There we go. All right.
Let's get to work.
All right, let's gather at the hideout.
Yay. To the next city.
What are you gonna do?
Are we heading out?
Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, let's do this.
All right, I'll read some more in the chat while this is happening here. Cozy said, I is back from getting my car and now making my lunch from several hours of cleaning. Welcome back, Cozy. Hope you're having a good lunch.
How long to Sapporo?
And I hope that the cleaning went well and that the car is doing well. Oh, and Oak says, redeem a poll. What is your favorite dumb Logan Robo gag? Basketball banana smoothie, duty, British orphan voice, me Grimlock, or Maya's burgers? I don't know if Crystal is here. I think Crystal stepped away. I'm gonna copy this down for right now, and if Crystal isn't back in a little bit, I'll initiate that poll myself. And Oak says, oh no, is it lagging again for anyone else? I wouldn't doubt it. Like, I don't know how to fix my computer at this point. Cozy says me. It's lagging for everybody, isn't it? Let me take a look over at YouTube. Frulzy says, the Ren X Yusuke Yowie bait is so real and it hurts how it'll never be canon. Aw. And Derma says, dang, I need to visit the Toho region. Toshi says, characters recovering from being hikikomori are my favorite genre. Hang on, I'll have a sip of water 1 second. I like it, and it's heartwarming, especially seeing someone like Futaba make that type of progress. I still think one of my favorite genre is the characters who recover from being formerly evil, awful, terrible antagonists and just transition from that into just being our friends who will hang out with us and take our driving tests with us at the DMV instead of trying to destroy the entire world. So how long to Sapporo?
From here. It'll take approximately 12 hours under normal driving conditions, as well as a trip by ferry.
Okay, so I'm guessing we'll have a cutscene where we stop for lunch and a cutscene on a ferry.
No way! I thought we were closer than that.
Guess we'll have to stop and snooze another night before we get there.
Even after landing in Hokkaido, we still have a long drive ahead of us. Will you be alright, Mako-chan?
Don't worry, I'll be able to power the whole way through.
You rock, Makoto! I like that energy!
All right, we're loaded again. There's where, a few hours later, a certain parking area.
I have to admit, I'm kind of exhausted.
Oh, what happened to that energy of powering through? You okay? You should rest for a bit. Don't push yourself too much. I'll say you should rest for a bit.
All this time on the road is starting to get to me. This is the longest I've ever driven, so any amount of rest would help.
That's true. We were in the camper all day. We definitely owe you a break.
Sorry for asking too much of you, Mako-chan. I wish I could drive in your stead.
Don't you worry about me. Driving's a responsibility I enjoy. Plus, it's nice listening to everyone chatter away in the back. Keeps me alert and motivated.
Then we will find a way to repay your devotion.
Ryuji, massage her shoulders at once and procure the finest soft-serve money can buy.
Okay, it's kind of nice of Futaba, like, offering that. And yeah, Ryuji, do it. Do it, bro. I mean, I do not ship Ryuji and Makoto, but it's Ryuji's opportunity to touch a girl.
On it!
Oh!
Wait, why does it have to
Oh,
be
he's
me?
excited. Okay.
I'll massage you too before bed. I know this technique that works wonders on sore muscles. Us models use it all the time.
Oh, she's gonna massage Makoto. Also, the way she said you two. Or like you too. I thought she was saying that to Ryuji. Like she's gonna give Ryuji a massage. She was being nice to him earlier, but she's not massage nice to him.
That'd be great. I could use a good massage.
Makoto, I need to apologize.
Why did you pick a long route?
What? Why?
Because I can't help you. Even though I know how effective physical stimulation is at treating fatigue.
Oh, she's so sad that she can't give her a massage. Oh, that is so sweet.
But I'm all digital, and therefore incapable of massaging. An AI that can't provide assistance cannot be humanity's companion. I'm as worthless as a book.
This is the saddest thing I have ever heard.
Sophia? Are you going through mood swings or something?
Oh, does this mean she's slowly becoming more human and gaining emotions? We all feel down at times. You're a good fighter. You're far from worthless. I feel like none of these are really the best thing to say. We all feel down at times is like, it's nice, it shows we relate, but it really doesn't help Sophia. You're a good fighter is kind of like, that's unrelated. I want to say you're far from worthless. I just want to encourage you. You're far from worthless.
Yeah, no need to be so hard on yourself. You've been a great deal of help so far. We owe you a lot, Sophia.
You mean it? That makes me happy.
Yay, she is feeling emotions.
And I do want to try this soft serve you speak of.
I will shove some onto my phone screen for you.
Her mood swung right back to normal.
Yep, she's a typical dame.
Makoto, you look spent. I say we call it a day the moment we reach Hokkaido.
In that case, we should treat ourselves to some local cuisine for dinner.
Oh, I've always wanted to try wasabi soda.
No thanks.
Took me a second to register wasabi soda? That's why you don't trust Haru. Okay, we're driving again. Oh, it's the next day. So I guess this is like, we made it to Hokkaido. We went to sleep.
Hang in there, Makoto. Sapporo's just a stone's throw away.
I'm gonna read some more in the chat. This is taking a long time to get to, I mean, to be fair, it's taking us less than 12 hours to get there, so I shouldn't complain. Kuya said, back, had to pee, then I had to poop, but I'm back. Thanks for the play-by-play. Oak said I was just doing some clip editing and planning some stuff. Quiggin said, did I miss a poll with the best catchphrase? Gallup says, I get quoted a lot in games. Quiggin said, captions, Yowie ship. Quiggin says, Logan Futaba speaking from her experience. She's giving all her verdicts and she's a shut-in. I thought she was talking about Ichino says verdict. Okay, so we will do the poll that it was redeemed. I don't think I feel a little bit bad because we don't have a whole lot of people on Twitch at the moment. So, I mean, anyone on YouTube, if you want to pop over and say hi on Twitch and vote in this. So it was the poll that Oak wanted redeemed is favorite dumb gag. I actually don't know if it allowed the word dumb. That might be like not going with its filters. And so we got basketball banana smoothie. Oh, I can't get the last E in, so the smoothie just has an I. Duty/duty. British orphan. Man, I can't type today. British orphan. Me Grimlock. And the last one is Maya's Burgers. We will allow additional voting, and because it's kind of sleepy, we're going to leave this poll up for a long time. It's going to be like a 10-minute poll. You're going to have extra voting, as many as you want, so go ahead. And, you know, actually, I'm going to take it down. We're going to do one point per extra vote. You can stuff that as much as you want, or not at all. Let me take a look over the YouTube chat. Our Lemurs! It's hello, welcome, Lemur! Good to see you again! Toshi says hi, Lemur, and Dermo says hi, Lemur. Oh, and also, hang on, I'm gonna click this so that I'll be able to see how the voting is going, because already there's a lot of dumping into Duty is currently in the lead with 42% of the vote.
Hang in there, Makoto. Sapporo's just a stone throws away.
I hear you. Hokkaido sure is vast. Vast enough to call it huge, Kaido, by my reckoning.
I see what you did there.
It's supposed to be a lot cooler up here, so hopefully that means no more stuffy, sleepless nights.
You said it. There's nothing more hellish than sleeping in a hot, sweaty tent crammed with dudes.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna say that there are worse things than sleeping when it's hot, but no, with other dudes, that is awful.
Hellish indeed.
Yeah.
We were so overheated we nearly stripped naked by morning time. I found it obscenely refreshing.
We take one photo with him in a cutout. Next thing, we're sleeping naked in an obscenely refreshing way.
Just make sure you keep the nudity inside the tent, please.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Nudity by its own definition cannot be contained inside. All right, here we go. Oh, we made it! Sapporo! Oh, by the way, now we got a different, oh, hang on, a cutscene. Now me, Grimlock, is in the lead with 48%.
Hello, Sapporo!
It's like going back and forth here.
So this is Sapporo Central City, a bustling outpost of civilization, cradled by the untamed wilderness.
Hey, you think they're still doing the Snow Festival?
Snow Festival? Oh yeah, we talked about that before.
Seriously, that dumb?
Yeah, we saw the pictures. That's what it's famous for like the big snow sculptures. But yeah, it's summertime, so no.
Well, it certainly is cooler here than Tokyo. It should be a nice change of pace.
I know we just got here, but I want to check whether there's a jail nearby. Sophia?
I do smell a jail. An intense one.
Okay, so and that's gonna be the guy who's coming in from out of town that Zenkichi was talking about. So if he corresponds to Kaneshiro, I hope this one's gonna be like an actual really bad guy, because the other people, they were doing bad things, but none of them felt like real villainous type of a character, you know?
Just like Gramps said.
That means whoever Zenkichi's looking into is the monarch of Sapporo.
Then may I suggest we comb the area for intel?
Oh, crap.
Before that, I think we should hit the bath. Seriously, I've been feeling all gross since yesterday.
I'm sorry, An, but Haru said no more nudity.
Agreed. It would be nice to freshen up a little first.
Haru, you naked hypocrite.
Then let me help. I've already located a bathing facility only 500 meters from here.
Wow, Sophia, you work quick.
Guess it's bath time for you guys then. In the meantime, I'll be on the prowl for that intel.
Don't worry, Mona-chan. I'll rinse you down as soon as we're done.
Haru, that is sweet, but you know the cats don't like water. You don't rinse down Morgana, you lick him. Haru, you just take Morgana. That's what he likes. From On, specifically.
What? No, I can clean myself just fine.
It's just as the data says. Cats hate getting wet.
Don't lump me in with those other furballs. I demand you give your data a full rewrite.
I'd like to try a bath. Would someone mind bringing this phone in?
It's not waterproof, but it's worth it if it'll make you happy, Sophia.
Wouldn't the hot water, like, wreck it? Along with you inside?
I mean, what a way to go. Death by bathing.
I'm sure we can work out the details. Now, Sophia, will you guide us there?
I bet you could do, the heat would be the real problem, but if you put it in a Ziploc bag and made sure it was watertight, she could, like, be in there, or maybe, like, put her in a little floaty thing. That'd be adorable. All right. Uh-oh. This is Odori Park. It's famous for its fountain and TV tower. Oh, so that's what the big tower was. Okay, I thought it was like maybe a model of the Eiffel Tower or something. The bathhouse is in a place called Suzushino. It should only be a short walk from here, so let's get... Oh, okay, so chat. We're doing a bath scene. We're gonna get naked. So let's get going. Oh, we got requests too. Now then. We got requests. Let's save and then check out what these new requests are. Apparently, we got 5 of them. Maybe one of them is gonna be to go take a bath.
What's the request?
Sophia's weapon shop.
You're doing this one?
Sophia, hoping to offer more equipment. We have reached a new city, but are we ready for it? I'd like to offer more weapons, but I have to make a small trade of pixie wings to gain access to them. Care to help me out?
Oh, so we gotta defeat 20 high pixies. So we gotta go back into the Sendai jail and grind up some stuff, and that'll unlock new weapons for. Okay, accept the request, yes.
Okay.
Sophia's armor shop. Same thing. We need high quality fur from a beast, so we gotta defeat Orthos. Accept that.
Time to get to work.
Trapped in Wonderland. Requester is Mona.
I'm picking up a desire in Shibuya, a smelly underground area, a place with a bunch of small rooms lined up. Know a spot like that? Maybe we could track down that desire.
Accept that.
Time to get to work.
Junk collection.
You're doing this one?
This is from Ichino-say. Hey there, how's the trip going? Hope you don't mind my hitting you up right away. I'd like you to analyze some of that mysterious junk you keep finding. Let me know when you've got enough. Oh, and we're 1 away. We're almost done with that just on our own. Painful past, Ongo Natsume. The memories of battles past can improve your strength. There's a path in the Sendai jail that leads to your battle with Natsume. It'd be wise to follow it to greater heights. So it's the same thing as before, kind of like Alice. It's to defeat the... Oh, what? We can't accept any more? We have a limited number of requests? Oh, it's 8 out of 8, so I gotta clear out some old requests. Okay, crap. So we gotta do that. Let's save, let's talk around, and then let's go take a bath and get nude. That's something we can all enjoy, right? Except Haru, she's a hypocrite about nakedity. Let's check the vending machine, see who we can talk to first and buy some stuff. Are you gonna get something to drink? Depends if they replenish SP, and they don't. And, oh, it's a cool fountain. Ooh, check out the fountain. The water sounds pretty soothing, doesn't it? Let's poke around some more after a bath. Okay, so maybe we have to do the bath before we're allowed to check out these things. Let's check the food stall. Corn wagon. Would you like some freshly boiled corn?
Welcome.
HP. I mean, I guess we can get some grilled corn.
Is that all?
And we got a decent amount of money. So might as well. Even though it was an HP item. Let's take a look at these shops. Gelato shop. I have some delicious gelato. 30 HP, 40 HP. Oh, I want a banana gelato. That's like the banana in the basketball banana smoothie. That's our catchphrase. Juice stand. Would you like to cool off with a cool drink? HP. What was that? Classic gift. Slightly decreases jail security level. Bear caution sticker. Lavender potpourri. That might be useful. Let's buy 2 of those.
Stop by again.
And okay, is there? What's happening? Did I go too far? I think I went too far to get a bath. What's that? Stop talking.
Mommy, do you think Kaho-chan will like these?
Me Grimlock totally did not forget about stream. Me Grimlock King make no mistakes.
Are you the one who's dumping all the points? Because there's 1,111 points in Me Grimlock right now. I haven't voted yet. I'm gonna vote British Orphan. But yeah, Me Grimlock is currently in a commanding lead with 86%. But Vero, how are you? Thank you so much for the 10 bits. I should read some chat. We're just being very sad that this happened, this poor child. I didn't get to, I guess this is interrupting our bath together. But Vero, how are you? Quickita says, Futaba's a better whistler than Fulbright. Oh, that's true. She knows how to. Quickita says, Keyboard Slam, I just realized the transitions are the Phantom Thieves bust sprites. Oh, are they? I'll have to pay attention next time. Quickita said, when he went to the statue, the transition was Haru's head, then went back, it was On's head. Quickita says, oh good, I didn't miss the poll. Oops, Sophia's kindness hurts me. You know what? I'll give it to Grimlock for Vero. And then a missing Vero command. Quickita says, I yoink Sprite. Vero says, I have been summoned. Were you just waiting for somebody to miss you? Quickita says, there's grilled corn. Wow, grilled corn. Oh crap, that's gotta be just a moment ago then. Quickita said, we have a poll with Grimlock. Over on YouTube, Toshi said, did someone say duty? Duty. Currently, Duty has 29 votes over there, Toshi. Which sounds like a lot until you realize that me, Grimlock, has 1,000 votes. Derma says, intriguing. Yusuke? Intriguing. Okay, let's get back into this. So, little kids, Kao-chan. Is this somebody died here? Is it a person or was it like a pet?
Mommy, do you think Kaho-chan will like these?
I do. She'll say, thank you for the pretty flowers.
Oh, so it's gotta be like a friend of the little kid, maybe?
If only heaven wasn't so far away, then maybe I could see her.
I can send you there, child! Snap dead there! I helped you, child! The poll is done. Me, Grimlock, has won with 89% of the vote, 1,426 votes. Frulzy contributing 1,414 channel points. Oh, so it was Frulzy who was done with all those points. Second place was our catchphrase that we say all the time, Basketball Banana Smoothie, with 8% of the vote. And then third place was Duty, fourth place was British Orphan, and fifth place was Maya's Burgers. So thank you very much. Oh, actually I clicked out of the game for participating in the poll. I don't know how you managed to even cast over 1,000 votes within just a few minutes.
Did something happen over there?
Yeah, somebody died.
They're leaving flowers. Maybe somebody passed away.
And right then we hear that ambulance in the background. Did you guys hear that? What the ba-ba-ba?
We absolutely invented this gag. Me, Grimlock, can't press charges for copyright infringement.
No, not at all. I mean, it's just another guy named Grimlock who's out. You can tell because our Grimlock is blue. Grimlock on the cartoon show is gray. Completely different character. Transformative. Yeah, because this is Transformers, get it? Yeah. Oops, accidentally dropped my chocolates. It fell on the ground, but they're in the wrapper, so it's okay. But thank you very much, for the 10 bits. Thank you. They're leaving flowers. Maybe somebody passed away.
Now that you mention it, I do recall there was an accident on the news. Something about a snow sculpture collapsing in Odori Park?
Oh, I didn't know that snow sculptures could be dated. It was like a small localized avalanche?
It ended up taking a young girl's life. Maybe that was where it happened.
Wow, we were having so much fun the first 2 chapters. Now the game's like, let's bring it down a bit with a dead child.
I can only imagine the sorrow her family must be suffering.
Yeah. What's wrong? Are we not taking a bath anymore?
Don't worry, Sophia. There's still plenty of time for nudity. Oh, and now we're just back to it. It's like, oh, wait. Can we look at the flowers? I want to check out the flowers. Flower memorial. That family seemed rather upset earlier. Did something bad happen here? Yeah, Sophia, something bad happened. Oh, we can examine the garden. Hey, Logan, what do you say we look for a 4-leaf clover? Oh, yeah, okay, crap, wait, no. Last time we looked for a 4-leaf clover, we lost hit points in 100 line. This is the most dangerous activity you can participate in. I hear it brings luck to those who find it, and I want good things to happen to each of you. Let's do it. I hope I don't die. I'm gonna die. Wrestle. I couldn't find any. Nothing, huh? But maybe that's why it's worth looking, because it's so rare anyway. Thanks for trying. Can I do it again? Can we keep looking until we find it? I'm sad. I wanted to find a 4-leaf clover. I want to do it again until we find it. I hope that's not like just an RNG that like sometimes the game will let you get it and sometimes you won't. Sometimes Sophia's just gonna be sad forever. What's up here? examine Sapporo Tower.
You can reach Suzushino that way. Oh,
Logan, look behind our ear.
Hang on. What is back here? What is this back here? Yeah. What? I had an entire robot T-Rex behind my ear. I know that you were gonna do the 4-leaf clover, but I thought that'd be better to find back there. Me Grimlock was stuck back there so long. Me Grimlock so glad to finally be free. Thank you, Vero. And thank you for the 10 bits. Okay, so support tower, what was she saying? You can reach Suzushino that way, because so Suzushino is the bathhouse. So apparently we can't keep examining everything. Maybe we can come back and look at the 4-leaf clover later. I want to find it. I want to find it for Sophia. Suzushino! Oh yeah, that time it was, you're right, it was Sophia's like silhouette of her character portrait. You're right, Queen Katie! Over on YouTube, Frozy says, painfully, very, very painfully. Give your poor fingers a rest. Oh, Niporo, is that gonna be the guy that we're gonna help next? Is that what he looks like? Or is that just... My guess is that, yeah, he's gonna be the next jail monarch. Huh?
Logan, do you think Optimus Prime has erectile dysfunction?
We can ask him. Let's see. Optimus. What was that? Someone please voice your support for Maritoki Ono or something? Optimus, do you have ED? What is ED? That's where you just can't stay upright. You just kind of just flopping over. I guess so. I guess even robot heroes get it. That wasn't a funny bit. I grabbed him and then realized I have nothing to do with him. If he had like floppy joints, that probably would have worked a lot better. But thank you very much for the 10 bits. I appreciate that. We're in Suzushino, which is apparently...
She said cast your vote for this election, and I heard erection.
I mean, you could vote for that also. I feel like those are less democratically decided. But, I mean, you could still vote. I figure, like, write in. You could just write in, I want that. I'm not going to say the word because I am very repressed about that type of thing. But thank you very much for the 10 bits, Vero. Thank you. Oh, and also I didn't finish reading over on YouTube. Frozy says, Grimlock collab. Toshi says, Logan, you're a magician. I am. You guys seen this? Where I got my thumb? Look at my thumb right there. Oh, no. Oh. Magic. It's amazing. I did get, and I still think I've got it on my desk here somewhere. Any of you guys ever do that Boxing Day tradition where, like the day after Christmas, you get little party poppers, like things, and you like pull them and they pop. And like sometimes they'll have like little goodies in them. This past Christmas, one of the things my family got and they ended up giving to me, and I haven't even opened it because it's plastic, but it's a miniature deck of cards. It's an actual deck of 52 cards. You can even see the Joker on the bottom. But look how teeny tiny they are. I don't want to unwrap them because I'm sure they'll just go everywhere and they'll get lost. But it's like I kind of low-key want to do tiny little magic tricks with these little cards. Or maybe I could find like if I have an action figure that they have to be like pretty big for these to be the right size. But it's like, it's adorable. It's a tiny little deck of cards. Now we're in Suzushino, which is apparently a haven for pedestrians around this time. I wonder why it's so crowded though. Everybody's talking about voting.
Let's go.
Well, no matter. Back to the bathhouse. Cannot forget nudity. I'm sorry, I am an AI. I have never experienced the nude form. I am excited. Want to know what all the buzz is about? Just go straight for a bit. And then when it's just the boys in the bathhouse, you can go gay for a bit. Really, I want to see all kinds of nakedity. Then take a right and you'll be there. Okay, I gotta look at these little shops first. What is this first shop here? Oh, it's a Big Bang Burger! Welcome to Big Bang Burger, open 24 hours a day because there's no day or night in space! Welcome! We don't need any burgers. Any burgers? Sweet shop. Oh, it's closed. Now there's a place Lady Aon would love. Too bad they're only open at night. Vending machine.
Gotta get something to drink. I need SP items, game. Let's take a look at the map here. Wait, where, Can I cross the street and just wander out into traffic? Oh, wait, what? Oh, I actually fast traveled a few steps back. Yeah, can I? Oh, what is this? An election poster, Vero. I heard Medice is one of the top 10 high market value companies right now. Did you hear the Phantom Thieves came to Sendai?
The politician's poster, our election's coming up.
Again, like that picture of that dude there is so detailed. He's got to be the next castle monarch, right? On around the street. I can! Hey! Oh, the street's blocked off. That's why. I wanted to endanger this teenager. Let's look at this shop. I know y'all are excited for the nudity, but we got to look at all these places first. Seafood bowl shop. We got the best, freshest seafood around. Oh, is that another recipe? Let's check what the other things do. Yeah, let's buy some of these.
Here you go.
And let's also get. Oh, can we keep buying more of them?
Is this what you'd like?
Oh, is it 3 total? Seafood bowl.
Like? Here you
Buy
go.
it. This seafood bowl looks delicious. Maybe I should sit down and try it. Oh, are you grabbing food too, Logan? Doesn't the seafood bowl here look amazing? I'm thinking I should try that. Just look at all the raw fish they use. And don't you worry, Morgana. I'll buy one to go for you.
Oh, how thoughtful, Makoto. Can't thank you enough.
I enjoyed seafood bowls with Makoto and Morgana. I feel a flash of inspiration. I've come up with a new recipe.
Stop by again.
I won't ever stop by again. Let's take a look at, is this another vending machine here? Vending machine, are they all the same? I think they are.
I'm glad that's over with, I heard a guy say.
Let's cross the street here. We gotta check all these shops before we get naked. Sapporo Ramen Alley.
Well, check out all the restaurants. They look and smell so good.
Welcome. Homestyle ramen, recreate restaurant quality flavor on your from your own home. Includes flour and miso. Okay, so yeah, we want to do this. Buy that. Something smells delicious. Maybe I should sit down and try it. You're eating here too. Let's sit together, dude. Good stuff. When you're in Sapporo, you gotta get miso ramen. Was it here? I remember like having a conversation with somebody recently how there was some study, some like weird study, and I don't know if this was like replicated and so it was real, but found that like eating high quantities of miso soup actually can help with radiation poisoning. Like supposedly it was something that in either Hiroshima or Nagasaki after the A-bombs dropped in the 1940s, that like there was an area or some like specific location where the survivors recovered a lot better because they happen to be eating a lot of miso, like some ingredient in it helps the body like process the weird radiation crap. Excuse me, could I get another order of chashu? Actually make that 2. 1 for me, and 1 for this guy. That's right, 2 for me. I enjoyed miso ramen with Ryuji. I felt a flash of inspiration. Let's buy this too. Just, I don't know what it is. Maybe that's a gift for somebody.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, buy it.
Here you are. Come again.
Come again. Oh, wrong button.
I wouldn't even know where to begin looking for a meal in a place like this.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, how many more places do we gotta go? We got a few more. Let's look around this corner. Corner shop. Wait, what was that? Cell phone something? Cell phone shop?
There are an awful lot of smartphone models available nowadays. Yours is a rather comfortable one, Logan.
I think my real one in real life wouldn't be. It's falling apart. Hurry to the curry. We also offer takeout.
Wait, take your time.
Go curry. Go Hayashi rice. Yeah, all right, where else? And we'll cross the street there, check out these last shops, and then we will get back to going to take a bath with our friends. Again, I don't think we're gonna make it to the next palace tonight, but we will get naked. Jingsukan restaurant. Welcome! We've got some seats in the back. Oh, you're taking it to go. Wait, that's not another recipe, that's just a gift. Chef-inspired restaurant not required. I'm assuming this is for like quick cooking where everything's all together.
That's dope.
Buy that. And SP items finally. Oh, they only have 1.
Sweet. Come again.
Come again. All right. Just one last little street to check. Vending machines are all the same, we decided, right? I think those are different drinks, but they're still just small HP items. Pharmacy. Hello, please take your time. cod liver oil candy.
You like?
Let's buy a bunch of those too. Oh, that's good. 100 HP. Yeah, we should buy some of those.
It's all yours.
Steam Eye Patch. The steam invigorates the body and soul, cures sleep, rage, brainwash for one ally. Yeah, probably good to buy some of those. Soulful Jelly. Healthy food to revitalize the soul. Greatly increases showtime gauge. I mean, I guess that's good if we ever like really need a showtime, but I'm gonna hold off for right now. And what else we got? Wait, there's another shop. Yakitori Restaurant. I need to read some chat. This is taking so long just to do all of our shopping. Quiga says there's grilled corn, and wow, grilled corn. Said we have a poll with Grimlock. Vera said, nope, I just made it here. Oak says, Vero. Vera said, thank you, Grimlock lovers. Me, Grimlock, appreciate you. Oak did the Miss Vero command. Vera said, I'm here. You can't miss me when I'm here. Joker says, hi, Logan. Hi, Joker. How you doing? Oh, pin message from Vero says, why is today filled with nudity jokes? Because we landed here and all our friends want to do is go take a bath together. And Sophia wants to take a bath with us. Sophia wants to be in a little Ziploc bag and like float in the water with us. So that's what we're doing. That is the whole motivation right now, is to take a bath with our friends. Sorry, I can downplay it. If you guys are opposed to that, if you guys aren't close enough friends, you'd see each other in the bath. Vera said, oh my gosh, Logan's caught up or almost. I'm close. Quiga said, intriguing. I say, inch-resting. Oh, instead of interesting, inch-resting. Frulzy said, my buttons burn from pressing the ad vote button. No, Frulzy, give your hands a rest. Quiga says, we're on PC. Mobile is faster, apparently. Over on YouTube, after Toshi said, Logan, you're a magician. Frulzy says, what? Toshi says, streamer lost his thumb for views. I did. They're gone. I'm no better than the dolphins now without my opposable thumbs. Frulzy says, streamer later finds his lost thumb to the dismay of viewers. I know, because it was there, and then I grabbed it and I yanked it off. And then later I put it right back on, and there it is. Magic, huh? I actually do know some real magic tricks, but this I prefer to do stupid ones. Closed. Looks like they're only open at night. Oh. Okay, so we got a couple more shops. Local supermarket. Hi, welcome.
Yes.
Tuna. Okay, these are all ingredients. We should probably buy ingredients in case we ever decide to cook.
That all?
That all? Yes, that's
receipt?
all. No, I don't really want a receipt. No, I'm not done
Here
yet.
you go.
Thank you.
done?
No, I'm not.
Want your receipt?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, just gonna
Here
buy
you
a
go.
crap. Give me
all?
some cabbage.
Here you go.
I know,
all?
onions, sure.
Here you
Just
go.
buys,
That
salmon,
all?
why not?
Want your receipt?
You have nothing
Thanks.
left. Bought everything, and I don't want a receipt for my cabbage and salmon. I'm not returning that. Oh, and there's the Velvet Room. I think we're probably good to not do a visit to the Velvet Room. Because I can't remember if we did it before the boss fight. We might need to register some personas. Let's head on. We made it. We made it to the bathhouse. Mayor Hyodo will change Sapporo. Oh, so they're mayoral elections. So Hyodo, I'm guessing, must be the dude on the picture here. Where was it? Huh? Yeah.
You should check the bottom of chat real quick. Code 354.
Quote 354. Okay, hang on. Oh, I got to tab out in order to do that. Quote 354, the very, very bottom of chat. Okay. Oh, there it is. Quote 354. You can't break the honor system. That's what separates us from the dolphins. That and opposable thumbs. Oh, was that a random one? Oh, no. Wait. Oak just pulled that out. Oh, there's a pin message of that. Wow. I'm impressed you apparently remembered the opposable thumbs quote. That is impressive. Oh, there's the Hyodo. So that's got to be, wait, no, it says Nipporo. I'm still going to assume that's Hyodo. Either that or his face is like a reference to something. But Mayor Hyodo is probably going to be the next jail monarch. Emma says we should vote for Hyodo too. See, right there! That's sussy. That's sus. Mayor Hyodo will change Sapporo and all of Japan for the better.
Yes.
Okay, we're here. All right, everybody. Ready for the inevitably pervy and disappointing bathhouse cutscene? Ready to see all the characters wrapped up in towels and their half-naked sprites? Ooh, what a fancy spot. Okay, go get yourself cleaned up. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, like a bathhouse sounds like fun and relaxing, but I'd wanna wear something. I'd want like swim trunks.
Now this This is paradise.
It's right. Nothing better than being naked in the water. Just 3 dudes. Hey, hey.
I'll say, the heat has crept into my bones.
Yeah, the heat has crept into my I'm not gonna finish that. But you know what I was gonna talk about. It's that thing down there. Seriously, it's burning. Why is it burning? This really melts the stress away. I like the tanukis we have behind Yusuke. This really melts the stress away. The temperature's perfect. I miss the place near LeBlanc. That's where I bathed with Akechi. I miss the place near LeBlanc.
Yeah, that bath was pretty solid. We should go again when we're in town.
Yeah, this bath isn't solid. This bath is liquid.
Anyways, it's nice having a bath like this all to ourselves. Can't get that at home.
Oh, just like the 3 of us to ourselves. I was gonna say like a bath that you have at your home. Yes, you can have a bath to yourself in your home. I have never taken a bath in my home that another person has been in.
What's more, we're in the middle of a long journey. We must take proper measures to recover our strength and stamina.
Huh?
Bonk, bonk, bonk.
Ow! I just got done saying I've never taken a bath with anybody else. Ah, but thank you very much, Castle, huh?
I won the staring contest we had after you said that's not solid.
Oh, darn it! I didn't know that was a staring contest, but I appreciate, Vero, that you have become braver and more courageous, that you will stare into these orbs of mine, these gargantuan spheres. But thank you very much, Vero, for the 10 bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Any bets on how many more lines we're gonna go through before we're gonna hear the girls on the other side of the wall and Ryuji's gonna be like, dude, we should peep on the girls, because that's gonna happen.
Whoa, An! Are those CGI?
See? Right there, no more lines, it's immediate! And Ryuji's gonna be like, oh, I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking about boobs. I can hear voices coming from the girls' side. Just singular girl. Girl apostrophe S, not S apostrophe. There's only one girl there, so why are their voices plural?
What cheat codes did you use to get those? Dieting life hacks? You're so skinny, yet...
Could you stop drawing attention to me? Go bother Haru instead. Hers are no different.
They're not talking about boobs, they're talking about calves. The back of their lower legs. They're massive on these girls.
Stop it! Haru, not bad. These could knock someone flat.
Ha flat.
Could you please keep it down? Remember, it's not only us in here.
It's okay, every other girl is talking about boobs as well. Oh. Should we leave? Hot springs rule. Looking good, Ryuji. Looking good, Ryuji. But hot springs rule is fun too. I want to yes and them. Hot springs rule.
Yeah, they do. And for sure that's got nothing to do with what
We've got everything to do with that.
Looking good, Ryuji.
Oh, darn it, too late. Too late. But thank you very much for the 10 bits. I should read some more in the chat, though. I don't know, maybe we could stagger our saves, and after this, and next time we save, reload, and come back and see what happens if we say looking good Ryuji. Probably not worth it, considering all the lag and everything to reload that much, huh?
We lost the praise contest against the girls.
Oh, we were having a praise oh, crap! Is that what we were gonna do? Oh, darn it. Now I do want to reload. Oh, TTS Girl said, no, you F face. How dare you, monster. Oh, that's what we're doing. We're gonna do it really loud so the girls would hear us? Darn it, darn it. Oak says, I'm sorry, Logan, we love you. Okay, we're gonna need to reload. Except I don't wanna have to go back and buy all that stuff all over again. Do you think if I closed out of this, I could, oh, that's what I could do, because we saved right before we went in, right? Did we save before we went into the bathhouse? I think we did. So we can just do this cutscene over. Yes. 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 Once we save, we'll reload and then do that, okay? Is that a plan? Gentle folk? Oh yeah, they do. And for sure, that's got nothing to do with what we just heard.
Man, this water feels great. Morgana really should have been here.
Sophia might like it as well, though being incorporeal may pose a challenge.
Did we not find a way to put her in the ladies' bath?
She really is a mystery, ain't she? What are your thoughts on her?
Can I say I'm in love with her? She's a really cool AI. She's humanity's companion.
That much is obvious, but didn't she say something about wanting to understand people's hearts?
Ah, the heart of mankind. Try as I may, I have yet to depict its full essence in my paintings. It hides both darkness and light, mingling beauty and atrocity in its depths. Try as you may to unravel it, its enigma grows deeper still.
Yusuke, we were just talking about girls and boobs. We didn't need you to do that. Huh?
Not sure I can comment
Joker
on
is just straight up reading her Wikipedia page instead of saying, oh, she's awesome.
Yeah, she's humanity's companion. I just like, because I feel like that's what Sophia would be pleased with us to say. But after this cutscene, if we get a chance to save, we'll reload. If not, another cutscene, I'll exit out of this. We'll reload it, because now I want to see what happens. It'll probably just be nothing special. But I want to see if maybe it'll be like, Ryuji, you're looking good, and hoping the girls hear it. Yeah. But thank you for the 10 bits.
But I do know Sophia gets along with all of us. Gets me thinking she might not need to worry about all that heart stuff.
You have a point there. It's to become a good companion. She does it so she can grow. Let's just say you have a good point there, yeah.
Does she not endeavor to become humanity's companion? Perhaps she wishes to uncover the workings of the heart in order to achieve this.
Yeah, what you said. She seems pretty dead set on it, too.
If that's what Sophia has decided, we should lend her our full support. She is our precious ally, after all.
She is precious.
True enough. She could use all the help she can get. Damn, the heat's starting to get to me. Want to ditch the bath and grab some milk coffee?
I'll take some milk. I'll take strawberry milk instead. Fruit medley milk for me. Ooh. I like that we got options here. I want to try fruit medley milk.
Whoa, that sounds good too. Now I can't make up my mind.
I protest. We are in Hokkaido, as you may recall. It would be a sin to forego its fresh dairy offerings for some artificial substitute.
Shut up, Yusuke. You're a fruit medley.
To appreciate it properly, we must partake right as it's squeezed from the udder, the way farmers have done for millennia.
He wants us to suckle a teat together. Okay.
Yeah. Knock yourself out, man.
Level up! Yeah! Okay, so let's see if there's gonna be a cutscene or a save point. It's another cutscene, darn it.
All right. Body and mind refreshed.
Okay, so I am gonna do this as promised. This will take a moment. I'm gonna close out of the game and relaunch it so that we can see what happens if we compliment Ryuji instead. Because I'm pretty sure that we saved just outside of the hot spring, right? So let's close out of the game. I hope I'm not making a horrible mistake here. Okay, let Steam realize it's closed, because right now, there we go. And okay, hang on, it's synchronizing the cloud stuff. Up to date, there we go, click play. And now I gotta wait for it to load. Taking its sweet time because my computer is slow and it really sucks, yeah. Okay, there we go, it's loading up now. As it's loading, I'll read a few more comments in the chat. Queen Kitty does some quotes there, and Queen Kitty says to Vero, look, Vero, a D's nut quote. Vero says, ha. Queen Kitty says, add quote, don't worry, Sophia, there's still plenty of time for nudity. Vero adds a quote. Vero says, did Grimlock eat the 4-leaf clover? Oh, maybe he did. But, he's a robot, so he doesn't necessarily digest it. Maybe he's just keeping it in his belly for safekeeping. Joker says, ha ha ha, T-Rex. Queen Kitty said, oh yeah, new jail means new VA facts. Oh, that's right. Okay, load this data up. And let's see, hopefully we are outside the bath. I think I saved right before we went in there. I think we're good, but we might not be. Oh, we did, thank goodness. All right, so now we can see what happens if we had complimented Ryuji. Okay, we're here, da-da-da-da-da. Let's head on inside. Also, let me read some comments over on YouTube, because I think we got do we have a new person over on YouTube? Let me scroll up a little bit here.
Now this is paradise.
Minecraft Brahim. I never know how to pronounce Brahim. It's like, it's one of those like cow animals, right? Am I saying that right? Minecraft Brahim saying, hey, my algorithm recommended you. Well, thank you to your algorithm then. That was nice of your algorithm. Welcome, Minecraft. Oh, is it Minecraft? Minecraft Earl Brahim. Oh, Minecraft Old Brahim. I don't know how to say it. Can I call you Brahim for short? But welcome. Sorry if I said your name wrong. Let me give you the rundown of the channel. My name is Logan. We stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Right now, we're alternating between this, Persona 5 Strikers, and 100 Line Last Defense Academy. Except next stream, instead of being 100 Line, we're sprinkling in some shorter games for variety's sake. We're going to play Me Side, which is a psychological horror game where you apparently take care of an anime girl. I don't know. I'm going in blind. And yeah, so welcome. I hope you're enjoying your time here. I appreciate, again, that your algorithm popped you over. Foolsy says, too. Brahim says, Yusuke is voiced by Matt Mercer. He also does Ganon in Tears of the Kingdom. I know, he does such a good job with it, too. Foolsy says, dang it. Brahim says, can we be civil? Just for 1 minute? Can we just be civil? Not while we're naked. That's the rule. You can't be both at the same time. Foolsy said, personally, I'd much prefer to hear about Yosuke's chest. Oh, from Persona 4. Toshi says, I'm reading some articles about miso soup and it's shocking. How can a food actually prevent radiation? That's overpowered. Also, was I right, Toshi? About that was an actual thing. That wasn't just like a made up urban legend. Vera said, it's Minecrafter, Logan. I thought it looks like there's an L after Minecrafter El Brahim. Or is it Ibrahim? Maybe it's Ibrahim. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Let me know what you would prefer me to call you, and then I will call you that. And whatever you have me call you as when I first meet you will imprint on me like a baby bird, and I will call you that forever. But either way, welcome. I hope you're still here. I don't know how long ago you wrote that, but I do read every comment. I think I've still got the pin message there saying I'm sometimes behind, but I do check periodically. So again, welcome. And Frulzy says, misspelled Yusuke. Okay. We can talk about Yusuke or Yosuke's chests. It's all good. Back on the Twitch side of things, Quikita said, this Ark's Monarch VA is very insane, by the way. Y'all will never guess who this VA once you meet this character. Y'all can guess without looking it up before we reveal. So, okay, do I get to hear him say a line before we meet it? Because I'm assuming it's the mayor. Or do I need to guess who it's going to be before hearing the line? Please just let me know, Queen Katie. I'm fine. Either way, said I've brought it up in spoiler chat, but I don't think anybody reacted to that. Lol. Captions want to know about Aldi Buzz, as the name is about. And Vera says, also, I don't know if they meant Suzushino with Suzushi, meaning relaxing. Oh, would be a pretty simple name for a bathhouse. Oak says, Vero, can I join your gaggle of women? And then add quote, I don't think we'll make it to the next palace tonight, but we'll get naked. Accurate. Okay, so we gotta, we can hold to fast forward, right? Oh, we can. What did I say before? I missed the place near LeBlanc. And then we can hold to fast forward. That's where the girls are talking about their badonka-donkas. Looking good, Ryuji. Looking good, Ryuji.
Thanks. I've been really working these abs. Wait, what?
I'm saying loudly, your boobs are nice, Ryuji. You have nice man boobs. Can the ladies hear that?
Man, this water feels great.
Oh, that's it.
I really should have been
I
here.
wanted a reaction from the other side of the wall.
Sophia might like it as well, though being incorporeal may pose a challenge.
I do like how Ryuji right away, the first reaction was like, yeah, oh, thanks. You're my bro. All right, let's fast forward here. Humanity's Companion. We'll just say the same stuff we said before. And we'll get back to the next cutscene. You have a point there, and I think that was it, yeah? Fast forward. And fruit medley. And then Yusuke gets mad because we're not nomming on cow boob. And we've caught up. Oh, by the way, we're almost to the 2.5 hour mark. So on the Twitch side, now is a good time to start keeping an eye out for raid suggestions for later on.
Refreshed.
That bath was just what we needed. Thanks for suggesting this place, Sophia.
Please tell me Sophia got to take a bath too. It's so sad if she gets left out.
No prob. Glad I could be of service.
I noticed you guys were pretty quiet.
You didn't hear me complimenting Ryuji's abdominals?
Oh, well...
His abominable abdominals. Huh? I can't say that out to you. Abominable abdominals. Bip, bip.
You have a phone call from Zenkichi.
Hey! Moshi, we were just nude.
Greetings. You are now speaking to the long arm of the law. So, you guys in Sapporo yet?
Hey, you want to know something else that was long just a minute ago? The line to get into this place. There's a long line inside. That's the only thing that was long. Trust me. I saw there was nothing else long. Who is this? He has to make fun of him. Long arm of the law.
I was being facetious. You do know what that means, right?
Facetious or long arm of the law?
Anyway, I wanted to set up a meeting. How about I swing by the RV in the evening?
Hates you with baseball bat.
Ow! Ow! Isn't it okay if I'm a guy and I'm making fun of guys? Like, at least I'm not perving over the girls. At least I'm not like, yowza, they're in their towels in their character portraits. But fine, that is fair, Castle. Thank you for the 10 bits. And the violent act committed upon my personage. Thank you, Castle. Okay, so what's he asking? Want to swing by the RV in the evening? Boop. He never says goodbye.
Zenkichi's gonna meet us? Then let's go be ready for him.
Nod my head. Noon. Night. Noon night. Sevier says to Oak, if only Nora doesn't join. Oak said, perfect, I'll kill her or something?
Let's talk about the monarch of Sapporo.
And Vera saying, why is today filled with nudity jokes? And then adds, quote, Oak says, because we're getting in the bath. Vera said, you don't need to? And then laughing, Oak says, screaming, oh, we love you, Vera, woo! Oak says, the crowd loves you. Where is that one quote? And then Quicket says, you know what? I want to check something. And Vera says, ladies, huh?
Zenkichi saying long arm of the law is making me think of the scene in Superbad where Bill Hader says prepare to be effed by the long Richard of the law. Rare Oak censoring herself.
Thank you very much, because otherwise I don't think TTS Girl would say it. I'm trying to remember, is Superbad the one, because I'm not sure if I've seen it, which is the one with Andy Samberg? No, because I can't even remember the name of the movie. I'm confused it with. I remember there was an Andy Samberg movie where it had this really funny bit where, I think it was Andy Samberg, where he like went out in the forest to train and he was doing like a Footloose type of thing where he like trains in the barn, but he's out in the woods, and then he jumps and then he falls down this like hill in the forest and falls for like almost a minute straight. Crap, do you know what the movie I'm talking about? Hot Rod! That's the movie, Hot Rod. I should have remembered because Vero likes Hot Rod. But yeah, okay, so it was Hot Rod. Never mind. I have not seen Superbad. Superbad's the one with McLovin, right? I've never seen Superbad. But I will take your word for it on that joke. But thank you for the 10 bits. Okay, so we're talking about the monarch of Sapporo. So yeah, it's got to be the mayoral candidate, right? I don't know if he's the current mayor, if he's running for re-election. I get the sense that he's not the incumbent. Oh, and hey guys, hey, hang on. I just know something. I gotta take down my camera for a second to show you guys. But look at this. When I take down my camera, I think that's the decoration that we got, that Yusuke gave us. So it is up decorating the camper now. Well, I guess you can kind of see it behind my camera, but just like barely. So yeah, talk about the monarch.
Our suspect's name is Mariko Hyodo.
I was right!
Oh, and wait for it. She's the mayor of Sapporo Central.
Oh, so it's not the man with the beard on the wall. Okay. Well, I mean, it could be. I don't judge. Maybe that's a lady.
Our target's a mayor?
No way! Wouldn't that make her the most influential person in Sapporo?
You sweet summer child.
How could someone like that be a monarch?
How could someone influential and in a position of power be bad? Shido is no different. This could complicate things. Yeah, Shido wasn't so different.
This is true. Such things have happened before.
How'd you find out she's the one?
Because everybody's suddenly in love with her. Mayor Hyodo's approval rating now sits at a lofty 88%.
Oh, that's unlikely.
She gained 50 points in the last 2 months alone.
Did you say 50? So she got crazy popular out of nowhere?
It's more than just crazy. It's unheard of.
There's more.
Oh, also, by the way, did I mention before that we're almost the 2.5 hour mark? Yeah, we keep an eye out for raid suggestions. I don't think Crystal is here, by the way. So if other people want to step in, look up some raid suggestions, I'd be much appreciated, huh?
Anne and Yusuke are shocked that people in positions of power often abuse it as if they weren't both taken advantage of by people in positions of power.
Yeah, it was such an odd thing. Like, think, how could this be? It's like, no, of course. Like, this is very likely. I am not surprised. But yes, I'm going to be honest. In these Persona 5 games, the Phantom Thieves, we're kind of dumb. Even Makoto, they claim she's smart, but she's dumb too. But thank you very much for the 10 bits. Let's see. Oh, and over on YouTube, Toshi says, yes, it's legit. Thanks for the interesting information. Okay, Toshi, I should clarify. This channel does not endorse the idea that if you eat miso soup, you don't have to worry about radiation poisoning. So don't climb into a nuclear reactor or something like that. Don't do a Star Trek II Wrath of Khan and just think that some miso soup will cure you all up nice and dandy afterward. I'm just saying. But if you are inadvertently exposed and bombarded by radiation, I think it probably couldn't hurt, right? I'm not a doctor. I'm not a radiologist. I'm not Marie Curie.
Last month, 3 city councilmen who opposed her bill admitted to corruption and resigned. Any remaining councilmen who opposed her suddenly became her most fervent advocates. Not to mention the elections coming up. It's all too convenient. Rumor has it, Hyodo wants to expand her political influence to the national level. PubSec's been investigating that. But, alas.
Well, I think the most important thing we should look and say, has she gotten really involved on this Emma social media app?
We haven't run across any solid leads just yet. So, what do you make of all this?
Someone's changing hearts. Sure, it's not just a coincidence. No, someone's changing hearts!
Bingo. And that's where you come in.
It is suspicious, I will admit.
But we'd need a keyword to confirm whether she's a monarch or not.
That won't be a problem. She's already referenced Emma several times in her speeches.
Oh, probably give speeches like, you follow me on Emma. My friend request word is blah, 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 blah.
Meaning there's a good chance she's been announcing her keyword in public.
Logan, help. You are my only medical source of information,
No!
and I just jumped into a giant tub of radioactive
No!
waste. What should I do?
No!
Surely a bowl of miso soup will be the answer, right?
Okay, well, I think first we need to ascertain what type of mutations you're getting. Are you losing all your hair and your skin falling off you in like horrible blistery burns and dying? Or do you have superpowers, which may or may not be bathtub based? Are you turning into a mutated monster but super strong, maybe like the Toxic Avenger? Establish that. Huh?
Both of those.
Oh, I got nothing then. I got nothing. But, unrelated to medical advice, might as well eat the miso soup. But thank you very much. The 2 sets of 10 bits, Oak. And I hope you have a successful career as a superhero now. Okay, yeah, so she's announced her keyword to the public.
So you're saying we can find out her keyword if we go see her speak?
Very likely, yes. In fact, Hyodo's gonna be in Suzushino on the 10th making a speech.
Oh, so we got like 2 days to waste until then?
Since it's close to the election, the crowds may well be in the thousands.
Oh, so maybe we have to do it before the speech, and at the speech instead, she's going to confess?
That's a grip.
If she is indeed changing people's hearts, then perhaps this is no surprise.
Is something wrong, Haru? No, it's just... it's hard to explain.
Are we going out of order and we're not doing a Makoto person next? It's not going to be a Kaneshiro stand-in. It's going to be an Okumura stand-in. So now Haru's going to be like, she reminds me of my dad. My dad was also a lady mayor.
Mariko Hyodo. The name seems familiar somehow.
Oh, so maybe she has a connection through like her dad's old business associations.
I mean, she is the mayor of town. Maybe you've heard her name on TV.
Possibly.
But I do not watch TV.
Sorry. Let's put that aside for now.
Whatever you do, don't try and contact her directly. I'm saying this to keep you safe. It'll be a downright pain in the ass if she finds out we're onto her. I suggest you enjoy your leisure time until the day of the speech.
Hey.
Say my name, Makoto. Hey could apply to anybody.
Should we tell him what happened with Ichinose-san? She's an important part of our investigation now.
Yes, I trust him more than her. Yeah, he should. Let's not tell him just yet. Yeah, he should know.
All right.
You two have something you want to share?
Blah, 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 blah. Gesticulation. Blah, blah, blah. Flash forward through the conversation.
You made a deal with the inventor of Emma? Wait, hold on. That's Kuan Ichinose, you said? Where have I heard that before?
Oh, wow, okay. Well, there goes my theory that they're like ex-lovers. Unless he's just got a really bad memory. You know, maybe he has a lot of one-night stands.
Right. She was on my report. Ichinose is the one who wrote Emma from scratch.
Were you looking into her?
I was looking into Medice, actually. Wasn't long before her name popped up. The famous inventor who sold off Emma to Medice. Tell me, how'd you get cozy with someone like that?
Oh, well, I guess it just sorta happened.
She heard our cat meow.
What matters is her familiarity with Emma. If anyone abuses it, she could help us find out who and why.
Only Ichinose knows Emma's ins and outs, no matter what version it is.
Makes sense. The report didn't make her out to be somebody dangerous. And while she does sound like a valuable source of info, I really want you guys to be more careful about this operation.
I hope that, okay, for those of you who are in your spoiler chat for this game, and you've played it before, I'm going all in on this whole Ichinose is a bad guy type of a thing. And I don't know, maybe you're all giggling to each other that I'm like way off. I know she's like a junk vendor, but I think she's gonna be the bad guy. I'm gonna read a couple more comments in the chat though. Quiggita said, this quote is from 3 years ago. Quiggita says, exactly. Oak says, I went to the quote archive from Katie and searched for it. Oh, that makes sense. Quiggita says, oh, you were the goose, lol. Oak says, I'm a little goose. Quiggita said, yeah, it shows random animals when anons come to the spreadsheet. Oh, that's cool. Quiggita said, you were either a duck or a goose. Maybe a duck, goose. Oak said, duck, goose. This is making me want to take a bath. Joker says, Ren wants, want to the terminal's waters. Quiggita says, I have a fun fact about Tanukis, but I'd rather wait for AI files to give the fun fact. I have a fun fact about Tanukis. They have giant magic junk. That is part of the thing. They've got the giant D's nuts down there, and they're magic. They're magic. They like rub them and like magic stuff happens. That is actual Japanese folklore. Oak says, Vero, can we have a staring contest? Vero said, I'm working on it. Salute Castle said, rip, I was too late. The bonk was for previous comments. The bonk was received regardless. My head is wounded and injured because of your violence. Toshi over on YouTube says, I just had my daily hot uranium shower because I thought miso soup was gonna cure me. Why, Logan? Why? No! Again, this is not medical advice. Crap, everybody's dying of radiation poisoning now, aren't they? This is why I shouldn't share interesting facts with people. People always end up dead from radiation. Okay, let's keep going here.
I'm trusting you guys a lot by sharing all this classified intel. So I'd prefer you don't go creating liabilities like this behind my back.
Understood. We'll take your advice to heart.
Good. And besides, shouldn't I be your go-to guy for help?
He feels a little threatened by Ichinose.
Seeing you guys run off making confidants left and right makes me feel like a lonely old man.
Confidants, and you are a lonely old man.
Are you trying to gain our trust or get attention?
A little bit of both.
Hate to say it, Gramps, but we do shit on our own because your help only gets us so far.
Okay, fine, do that on your own, but can we at least pee together? You know, take turns aiming each other like bros.
What? It's not my fault I'm not an expert on all this cognitive mumbo-jumbo. And would it kill you to ditch the Gramps? I'm as fly as any one of you kids.
Yeah, I'm fly. It's like that hip Offspring song, Pretty Fly for a Japanese guy.
At least say something.
Oh. Your glasses are nice. That goatee's a statement.
I don't need your pity.
I'm not giving it. I'm making fun of you.
You're the one bringing it up.
Never mind that. Point is, there's a speech on the 10th, and I'm counting on you to be there.
I do like how flustered he gets. He's like, you know, just this whole like, stop making fun of me. Yay.
I wish there was something we could do until then. I'm not a fan of waiting.
Yeah, like why was he so insistent that we be here on the 8th? Because he was like, the 8th is when she gets back in town, if the deadline wasn't even until the 10th.
What else can we do
do but be prepared and keep ourselves in top condition.
It's like Zenkichi said earlier. Let's enjoy our leisure time and make the most of our trip.
Okay, I guess we're gonna do more Sapporo, Hokkaido activities.
Hey, since we're in Hokkaido, we should shout out on seafood.
I hear Hokkaido soup curry is also not to be missed.
I'd like to visit the former government office. Their flowers are supposed to be breathtaking.
This game feels like it was created by Japan's tourist board. Like just mention a lot of these destinations and really just emphasize all the cool stuff for tourists to do there.
Okay, then I'll set a route that takes us to each of those destinations.
Thanks, Sophia. The directions are all yours tomorrow.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I hope it'll let me look for 4-leaf clovers again. August 8th. I wonder if we're going to catch up to where we are in real life. Probably not. Sapporo Central, former Hokkaido government office.
Check it out. It's actually pretty hip for such an old place.
Yeah, one might even say it's pretty fly.
It was once the main office for the Hokkaido government. Now it remains a symbol of the island and an important cultural property.
Simply marvelous. There's a stillness and symmetry here that ignites my artist's soul.
I have a story so important that I need to say it through TTS.
Oh, okay.
My grandpa on my dad's side used to be a pastor, and before giving a speech he went to go to the bathroom and apparently asked my dad if he wanted to cross streams, and they literally peed together. Don't ask me why, I don't know. And
and then he found out that his wireless microphone was still on. The entire congregation heard the whole thing. Okay, that is fantastic. I mean, I remember, like, as a kid, one time seeing, have you guys seen the old Ghostbusters, like the original Ghostbusters? And they had a thing about how you're, like, not supposed to cross the streams. And so I saw that, and I think I was, like, 3 or something. And I for some reason, I think I was in some situation where I was probably with a friend being babysat together and need to go use the bathroom, and the kid went into, and so it was like, cross the streams or whatever. If you're a little kid, that's one thing. But that does remind me of one time I was hosting our improv show, and one of our guys, Clarence, had to like really quickly run to the bathroom. Like I don't know if he had diarrhea or what, he just suddenly was like, I gotta go, and like booked it for the bathroom. And so we did an improv game without him, and I was hosting that night, so I had the microphone. And then at one point it's like, all right, so we're ready to do our next game. Clarence is still gone, because he was down there still pooping. And like, I need to go see if he's still there. And I decided I was just gonna see how far the wireless microphone could take. So I ran with the handheld microphone into the bathroom. When the bathroom was like down a flight of stairs, because it was like technically underneath everywhere. It wasn't ADA compliant, sadly, because it was really an old building. And I just burst open the bathroom and I said, Clarence, you almost done? And like shoved the microphone over the top of the stall like that. And he just goes, Logan! Like that. And I'm like, all right, he's still pooping. And then I run back up upstairs into the theater, and I'm like, you guys hear that? And apparently the audience could hear everything perfectly. So there's that. But thank you very much for the 10 bits. But okay, I'm going to read a couple more comments in the chat, though. See, Oak said, I'll say when I blink. Vera says, okay, go. Oak says, Otter System. Vera said, me too. Joker said, Ryuji wants Spy to on because he's a pervert. Oak says, blinked F. Vera said, hee hee hee. Oak says, how do you do it? Vero. Castle says, get me out, get me out. Was it because of the bath? I'm sorry, Castle. Vera said, I got used to my dry eyes. Vera said, aw, too late. Quigeta said, protag/Ryuji, my beloved. Oak says, I'm sorry, Logan, we love you. I didn't mean it in that way. I just wanted you to compliment Ryuji. Are you happy now that I went back, though? Quigeta said, this is also exactly last year, my time at least. Oak says, quote, Sophia is a playable character from Persona 5 Strikers. Oh, this is probably the Wikipedia that Joker is reading. She is an AI found by the protagonist while escaping the Shibuya jail, who gets involved with the Phantom Thieves of Hearts. Joker, right now, said, I'm laughing way too hard at that. Queen said, captions, shut up, use gay, you're fruit medley. Oh, and Oak with a clip. Hang on, once again, if anyone's lurking or gotten here since last time we did this or is new and doesn't know the deal, if someone posts a clip in the chat, we load it up at our clip viewers so we can all watch it together. And once again, tell me how far behind I am. I almost caught up earlier, so I'm probably not very far behind. 25 minutes, honestly, not too bad. So this clip from Oak is titled, I'm laughing so hard.
I protest. We're in Hokkaido, as you may recall. It would be a sin to forego its fresh dairy offerings for some artificial substitute.
Shut up, Yusuke. You're a fruit medley. Okay, the problem is...
You must partake right as it's squeezed from the udder.
Okay, pause for a second. The problem is, that did not show the choice beforehand to choose fruit medley. That just sounds like I'm insulting him out of nowhere.
Linnea.
He He wants us to suckle a teat together. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I love the whole just yeah at the end from Ryuji. Thank you very much for the clip. I appreciate it, and I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Oak says, "Oh, my mom is based. She's listening to Ethel Kane in the other room." Apparently I'm not based because I don't know who Ethel Kane is. Malk says, "Hi guys, Malk, it's been forever. How are you?" Says, "Made it just in time for the sauna episode. You did. Welcome." Oak says, "I'm low-key shocked at how fast Logan is making through this game. I know it doesn't have social links or anything, but we're only like 6 streams in, and he's on arc 3. Honestly, these arcs are super fast. Like, you go in and you're forced to do the whole palace in one day. Like the other game, you would have like a full month, and even if you do the palace in one day, you have a month of social links to do. This is like burning through. Like, we have, like, in game, in universe, we've been we spent a little over a week on this road trip so far. And so yeah, if this was Royal, we would still be in the Kamoshida area a week in. Oak says, "Technically we just finished the sauna part, but Logan is reloading to say alternate line of dialogue." Mark says, "Oh." Joker says, "Again in the terminals." In the termals. What are termals, Joker? Termals? Quigita said, "Yeah, don't worry. I'm allowing you to hear the character when they show up first to guess." Okay, thank you. Quigita says, "How can one guess a VA without hearing them?" I don't know. Maybe just like wondering who will show up. The way that we're over in the Danganronpa spoiler chat guessing what's going to happen in Danganronpa 2x2. Is it 2x2 or 2 times 2? Oak says, "Nice." I'll say boobs. Ryuji and Vera said, "The power of Logan." Oak says, "Logan is going to guess Dwayne The Rock Johnson and be correct." Well, he's technically voiced a Transformer before. Then they couldn't afford him, so they killed him off right away. Over on YouTube, Fruzy says he genuinely felt hurt by that goatee comment, Logan. I think you might have went too far that time. I'm sorry. Maybe I should have complimented his glasses sincerely rather than compliment his goatee ironically. I don't know, but thank you very much. Okay, let me have a sip of water and go back in the game. All right, so what was Yusuke saying? "Simply marvelous. There's a stillness and a symmetry here that ignites my artist's soul." Okay, actually, side note. I got a bone to pick about symmetry in movies these days, huh?
We could have had Bumblebee and Cliffjumper in the same show again, don't remind me.
I know, but it's even worse because even if you did, Bumblebee would still be speaking through like beeps, boops, and bops. No voice actor until the very end of the series. That would have been still a waste. But yeah, I'm not a Cliffjumper fan, but I respect those who are. So thank you very much, Vero, for the 10 bits. But okay, I gotta say something. I've noticed in TV, movies, and commercials now, like back in the day, I remember back in the day, like it's not even that long ago. So when I was taking like my film classes, one of the things we always talked about was the importance of mise en scene, the layout of the scene, and the rule of thirds. Like this is a nice rule of thirds. Like we have this big tower here. This is like 2/3 of the way over here. It's given nice composition. We got this blue line up here and this kind of down. It's well composed. It's not right in the center. But these days, because everything needs to be adaptable to your freaking phone screen and the vertical portrait mode to post on social media, almost everything is like in the center nowadays. I see so many shots people post online. It's like, oh, it's such a beautiful shot. And it's always the character right dab in the middle of it. Everything's symmetrical. And I hate it. But that's just me. So I'm sure nobody else cares. But it irks me. It tests me.
And the garden is so lovely. How many kinds of flowers do you think there are?
Especially since, like, in Japanese cinema, I remember when we did a unit on that, on Japanese cinema, they had a thing about, and I don't know if this is all Japanese cinema, but there was a thing with at least some filmmakers there that, like, every frame should be able to look well composed. So not even just the normal, but every single frame. And I think that's important.
What's going on over there?
What do you see, Haru? Is it 4-leaf clovers? Oh, this must be Hyodo?
This flower is completely wilted. How could you overlook this?
Okay, so I gotta listen to this voice. Give me a few more lines.
Ma'am, I'm so sorry. It's just this summer's been much hotter than last year.
Spare me your excuses. This flower bed is one of the city's main points of attraction.
I mean, she sounds vaguely familiar, but that might just be because all voice actors in anime sound vaguely familiar.
Have you forgotten you work for the most powerful woman in Sapporo Central? Perhaps you won't much longer.
Please, no! I'll do anything to fix this.
You can keep your eyes glued to these flowers around the clock for all I care. Just do not let this happen again.
I'm drawing a blank. I want to take a guess, but okay, I will ask for one slight hint from Queen Katie. Is it a voice actress that has been in one of the other games we've played, at the very least? That I'd be able to say this character from this other game.
Then that's what I'll do, Mayor.
Jeez, that's one scary lady.
Oh, hold on. Did he just call her mayor?
Oh, are you all here for sightseeing? I'm sorry you had to witness such unprofessional behavior from our staff during your visit.
Oh, no.
Could it be? You're Haru-chan.
Oh, and a pin message, she did not voice any other games. Okay. Okay, give me just a few more lines. Like, by the end of this cutscene, I'll take a guess, and I'm sure I'm going to be way wrong.
Huh?
But thank you for the pin message.
Of course you wouldn't recognize me. You were tiny the last time I saw you. It's me, Mariko Hyodo. Your father, President Okumura, was a very good friend of mine.
Hyodo? Okay, guys, don't panic. Oh, could it be...
Oh, yeah, because that's...
You're Mari-san?
Because then Kichi told us not to talk to her directly.
Yes, yes. Oh, that lifts my heart. It's been ever so long.
So, okay, so she's got to be like some other actor that then... Because we've seen so many voice actresses. So not in any of the Danganronpa games, not in any of the Persona games.
Haru, do you know this lady? Yes, of course I do. She used to come visit me back when I was little. Mari-san was one of my father's clients. They used to go golfing all the time. And she'd always keep me company whenever I was bored or lonely.
Some freaking coincidence.
Ooh, you got that right.
Haru-chan, I'm so sorry about what happened to your father.
Oh, no. Thank you for your concern.
Well, if there's anything that's been troubling you, you know that I'm here for you with open arms.
I appreciate you saying that, but I'm okay.
I mean, she's doing a good job with the performance, but yeah, I'm drawing a blank.
I have good people managing my company, and I'm working hard to finish my degree. And while I'm grateful to be surrounded by such wonderful people, I still have to walk on my own 2 feet.
Give me one more line from her.
Haru-chan, my, how you've grown.
You know, I got nothing. I got nothing. Aw, hug from the bad guy.
Mari-san, I'm not a little kid anymore.
Oh, please forgive me. It seems my emotions got the better of me.
For a split second, I thought maybe she was the mom, the head of ISIS on Archer, but no, completely different. Definitely not her. Definitely not her. Okay, I got it. Oh, there's a pin message. There's a pin message that's going to tell the answer. Yeah, I give up. I give up. I can't figure it out. This is from Queen Katie. Said, Mariko Hyodo's English VA is Kim Rhodes. Okay, I have no idea who that is. Which some of you right now may be like, why does that sound so familiar? That's because this is the mom from Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. That's it. I'm not even bothering to look at her other roles because she rarely voices things, just live action roles. Her Japanese VA is Kyoko Terase, who voices Meryl Silverberg in the Metal Gear Solid series, and Moses' mother in Attack on Titan. Yeah, I would never have gotten that. So it's the mom from the Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. Okay, I don't feel so bad now. I don't feel so bad. But no, she's doing a real good job with this character. So good on her. I honestly wouldn't have thought somebody from I always got to get it mixed up. Was Zack and Cody, Sweet Life Zack and Cody, was that Disney Channel or Nickelodeon? Either way, I feel like the acting style in their live action shows are always so broad and so over exaggerated that you almost wouldn't expect like this quality. But this is good. She's doing a real good job. Wow. No, I never would have gotten that. Not in a million years. Oh, Queen Katie with a pin message. Please pin. Vero guessed before you. Vero got a cookie from me. Aw! I could have gotten a cookie. Also, holy crap, we're 5.5 minutes away from the 3-hour mark. Last call for raid suggestions. Let me read a few more comments in the chat. Depending on when the next save point is, we may go over time. We might also just have to rely on autosaves. Does this game have autosaves? I can't remember. Let's see. Read some more. Oak was saying, Superbad has Michael, Sarah, and McLovin. Yes, that's the one I haven't seen. Fear said, got me like a sleeper agent. Joker says, when I see Zenkichi, I think, what is Spencer Shea, Carly's brother? Ha ha ha. Vera said that was embarrassing. Oak says, like Yusuke, bro, your father took advantage of you because he is an extremely famous artist. Castle said, ha, superpowers. Oh, Vera with some raid suggestions. Thank you very much, Vera. Let me copy these over into... actually, I closed out my text file earlier when I was closing out, like, everything. So let me open up a new one here and copy over these raid suggestions. Thank you very much, Vero, because I don't know if Crystal may have had stuff to go do. I feel bad that we're always, like, having to rely on Crystal so much for raid suggestions. She's so good at it, though, and I always appreciate it, but I always feel bad because I never want to feel like it's an obligation. Like, I don't ever want her to feel like, oh, I don't want to be here because then I got to look up raid suggestions, but she's awesome, and you're awesome, Vero. Thank you. Oak says, oh no, I just realized I don't have any miso soup. Help me, I'm so screwed. Vera said, I have a superhero in the gaggle now. I've seen it all. Oak says, superhero has 9 hours to live. Vera said, I can brag for 9 hours. You say this like not a 9, I say it like it's not a 999 reference. Oak says, one thing I don't like about my new phone is that the text suggestions are really annoying. Like I started a sentence with to try to make me write apparently. Like, bro, I just wanted to say, where'd you get that? It's also harder to correct the mistakes autocorrect makes. iOS knows the autocorrect will be wrong a lot, so it lets you correct it easily, but Android just keeps trying to correct me no matter how much I try to stop it. Vera said, that's why you disable this. Oak said, but then I'll make a ton of typos anyway. Oak says, I'd quote, okay, fine, do that on your own, but can we at least pee together? Castle says, unsay that, take it back, put those words back in your mouth. The words about pee, why do you want to put my pee words in my mouth? Castle, I don't want my pee in my mouth. Actually, I shouldn't say this, Castle. I love having you here. You're awesome, and I don't want to chase you away with gross talk. Vera says, adds a quote. Quickita said, I think the VA fact is coming up, but I'm going to let Logan and chat guess first. I did put the answer in the spoiler chat, but you're not allowed to guess if you look there. Oak says, I heard that story from my mom, so I'm trusting that she was telling me the truth because the story sounds insanely fake, but to be honest, knowing my dad and grandpa, it makes sense. Oh, and there's Crystal with raid suggestions. Thank you very much, Crystal. Let me copy these over as well. Crystal, we missed you. I want you to know, Crystal, although we always do miss Vero, the Vero is not the only one we miss. I miss Crystal too when Crystal's not here. We have awesome people in this community, but thank you very much, Crystal. Joker says, it's a mansion, but don't you down guard on. Oak says, Crystal, we may want to reinstate a subtle slow mode now. Well, that's true. We do have more people. I think it was, crap. There we go. I almost accidentally like refreshed the chat there, but it's better. It's okay. But yes, because I think I took it off when things were sleepier, but things are more back to closer to normal now. Let's see. And Oak says, I'm besmirching Logan's good name with this clip. Yeah, you kind of were. Because like now it just sounds like I like to say mean things to gay people. There was a context for it in which it was okay. I don't hate anybody. I like all people. Chris says, he's indeed a fruit medley. Said, suckle a what now? Oak says, that which I won't say. Oak says, that reminds me, Logan didn't get this dialogue in Deltarune chapter, but Queen gives you the option to perish or bosom. Loki forgot the context, but if you say bosom, Queen just says, it means, I'll say booby. Vera said, Cliff Jumper is awesome. Oak said, chapter 2. Queen said, fun fact, the motive for the culprit in the first Detective Conan movie is symmetry. The culprit regretted making asymmetrical buildings as a young architect, so he blew them up. Quickita said, I'll be very shocked if Logan guesses it somehow. She did not voice any other game with the timestamp 2 hours, 50 minutes. See, I'm only 8 minutes behind. Quickita said, the way that, cause I know who the VA is, I can instantly hear her in the voice. Vera said, wait, why does she sound like the mom from Zack and Cody? Quickita said, giggles. Tiff smiles. Vera says, no way. She voice acts? That's so cool that Vera got that. Over on YouTube, Evie! How are you doing, Evie? I know I ask you every time, but I hope your recovery of your foot is continuing to go well. Says, hi, Logan. I emailed my work, the return to work form from my doctor. They'll be getting it soon. I'll be going back September 25th for light duty. Heat duty. I'm so glad for you, Evie. Congratulations. I hope it goes well and you have a wonderful time at work. Getting back in the swing of things. Vera says, wah! Quita said, Vero gets a cookie. Vera said, Katie point system. Quita said, Loki, Kim nailed voice acting this character. Oak says, Loki, I've never seen that. Quita said, please pin. Oh, there, read that. Vera says, I win. I was holding back from saying it because I was afraid I'll sound dumb. Okay, let's play a bit more. I'm gonna have a sip of water. Hopefully we'll get to either a save point or an autosave. I can't remember if this game autosaves. I kind of think it might not.
Now then, are you here visiting with your friends? I hope you're all enjoying Sapporo to the fullest. Rest assured, my staff is working hard to make Sapporo a beautiful and worthwhile destination for all. Don't just stare at the ground. Replace these hideous flowers at once.
Oh, Haru liked the flowers. Also, I do like that they're going kind of out of order to make it a little bit less obvious that they're doing like thematic parallels to the villains in Persona 5.
I'm on it!
Goodness.
Goodness.
As I turn away, they all start slacking off. I'm sorry you had to see that. Now, as much as I'd like to keep chatting, there are preparations to be done. This election has kept me busy night and day. But do let me know if there's any way I can help you.
Haru's sad.
Sorry to be so blunt, but she seems really two-faced.
Yeah, she's Harvey Dent. She got acid splashed in her face by Boss Maroni.
Mari-san, you used to be so kind to everyone.
Okay, so Haru is right away sympathetic to her from the beginning.
You think maybe she's not the monarch we're after?
I don't know. We just saw her go apeshit on that guy. Normal people don't get pissed over plants.
Yeah, normal people just do that onto the plants. Helps them grow. Gives them nitrogen, maybe?
Are you okay, Haru?
No, she's obviously not.
Yes, I'm fine.
Liar.
Just a little surprised is all. Oh, and sorry I didn't get her keyword. I was preoccupied.
Nothing to apologize for. Hey, we'll get it soon enough. Don't stress for it. Yeah, nothing to apologize for. Zenkichi's taking care of it.
Yeah, it's like we discussed. We'll hear it when she makes her speech.
Makoto's right. Our chance will come. For today, let's go around asking for rumors on Hyodo and make that our objective.
Yes. I'd like to find out what changed her.
Yay! Let's see if we get a save point. I hope we get a save point. Please give me a save point, game. I'd appreciate it. I'll love you forever, game. I'll love you true. I'll love you all night long, game, if you give me a save point. Hey, thank you, game. Looks like there's all kinds of people here, meaning there's all kinds of rumors, too. What we want is any kind of info that points to Mariko Hyodo being a monarch. Let's go. Okay, and there were places that were open at nighttime. So let's save again. Keep staggering our saves. Quickita says, it was a Disney show, one that I watched nonstop as a kid, so hearing Mariko right now is sending me back. Said, no, but you're right, and we celebrate that. Dark Wolf of the Lurk, thank you so much for the Lurk, Dark Wolf! Vera with smiles. Quickita said, I cannot imagine how it went getting Kim Rhodes to voice act in this. My guess is her agent just gave her, like, is casting this an audition, want to do it? And she's like, yeah, I'll audition, and then got the job. She did a good job. Vera said, I watched that show a lot growing up. I need to go back and to watch it. Quickita said, also note, because this is a monarch, that means we're going to hear Kim voice a jail boss battle. Ooh. I remember being flabbergasted when I originally looked at the VA a few streams ago and saw Kim's name. Oak says, add quote, I like to say mean things to gay people. Don't add that quote. That is so out of context. No, that is not true. Vera said, did he say that? I had to make a call. Castle says, slander. And there's a clip. Let's load this up with the clip viewer, see what this is. I reserve the right to delete clips if they're so out of context that they could theoretically get my channel banned or suspended. To gay people, there was a context for it in which it was okay. Okay, I wasn't able to hit pause in time, so you guys heard that. I don't want you to think that. And like, there was a context. I'm sorry. That's hilarious, but I will be deleting the clip. If that shows up and people say, like, see that. I can't do that. I cannot have that. But thank you, Oak. That is funny. That is very funny. Castle says, you're fine. Rather than a,
I didn't quote IT, don't worry.
Thank you, Vero. Thank you. Thank you, Vero. You're the best. Thank you. And thank you for the 10 bits. Thank you. And over on YouTube, Frozy with a little party popper for Evie. And Evie says, thank you, Logan. Castle says, you're fine. Rather than a yes and guy, I'm a staunch no what gal. I am not an actor. Okay, I just want to make sure you weren't like legitimately upset with the things I was saying. Can you imagine this being released as an official YouTube/TikTok clip? I mean, maybe like the full context. Yeah, but not just out of context like that. Queen Gator said, okay, but this arc hurts for Haru more than usual. This is a monarch who is like a mother figure to Haru. It hits deeper now since Haru's father died. Oh, that is a good point. Veer with some emotes, and Oak says, don't worry, you can delete the clip. I just had to because it's so funny. There we go, 3 hours, 4 minutes, and 38 seconds. I caught up to chat for the first time of the night. Yeah, thank you. It was funny. Like, you are correct about that being funny, Oak. And so I appreciate the humor. I just cannot risk I don't have much in life. I have so little in life, but one of the few things I have is this channel. I can't lose y'all. But thank you very much for that. Oh, so by the way, because we're past the 3-hour mark and all that, let me give a rundown on the channel to all of for any lurkers out there, anybody who might still be watching from the shadows or be new. I want to give you our schedule. We stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. We are right now alternating between this Persona 5 Strikers and the 100 line Last Defense Academy. So the 100 line would normally be the next stream. However, on Sunday, we're going to try something new. We are sprinkling in some lesser known. Not lesser known, excuse me. Why am I saying lesser known? I'm trying to multitask while I'm doing this. Shorter games. And so we're going to play Me Side, which is a psychological horror game where you take care of an adorable anime girl. And so that's going to be, hopefully, a lot of fun. So we can all check that out. I'm really looking forward to it. And I hope you guys will stick around for it. Of the raid suggestions, one of them's doing Danganronpa 2. I want to do that just because I'm so excited about Danganronpa 2x2, 2x2. How did they say it on the Nintendo Direct? I'm assuming they said, okay, there are 2 raid suggestions that technically have fewer viewers than this one. But I think we're going to do that one anyway. So I apologize for that. But before we do that, let me also just copy one more time the link tree over to YouTube, because we do still have some lurkers over there. If you are lurking and you're interested in checking out other social media stuff, that link tree has a Discord invite, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, all of that stuff. So feel free to check it out and make use of it as you see fit, or ignore it. There's no pressure, but the information is there. So okay, let's go ahead. And we're going to populate this raid. Once again, it's Danganronpa 2. It's relatively early on. It looks like it is... is this the second case? I actually can't tell. Well, actually, no, this might be late game. This might be. I'm not sure. I can't tell. I need to see what certain characters look like. But I'm excited. Just I know that there are two suggestions that had fewer viewers, but I'm so excited for Danganronpa 2x2. I am super looking forward to that game. Let's see. I got to read some more in the chat, though. Quickita said, thank you for the very nice abs Ryuji stream. Joker said, bye, Logan. See you soon. Quickita said, see y'all next time for not 100 line, but surely a perfectly normal game about a cute girl. Oak said, thank you for the very ... naked stream. Made me smile. Good night, everyone. Love y'all. Quickita said, Oak, you should probably pop out of the raid once we raid LOL to avoid spoilers about Dangan. Oak says, yeah, I will, especially since it's 2. 2 is my favorite game in the series. Castle said, just in time for me to make it to my destination. Thanks for the stream. I'm glad you had a safe flight, Castle. Vera said, thank you for the very nude stream. I don't know, Crystal with the emote. You guys are awesome. Have a wonderful Saturday. I hope to see you Sunday for me side. Tuesday, we're going to continue Persona 5 Strikers. Thursday, we'll pick up 100 line. Love and appreciate you guys. You are all amazing. Vera said, bye-bye. See y'all Sunday. Bye, everybody. Enjoy the raid. You guys are fantastic. You're better than I deserve. Have a good night. Enjoy the raid. Bye. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye. Bye-bye. 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 Bye. Bye. Oh, I thought it was done, but now it just gave me a 10-second countdown. I tried to time it. I'm still waving. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. There we go. And for those watching the VOD or over on YouTube, good night as well.